time.
Yeah, you did. You finished the ritual.
Okay, now we're live.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Do I gotta restart it or
I can't remember though. But
Yeah. Go ahead.
do the whole spiel?
Yeah, good.
All right, welcome back to session 27 of our campaign. 2-7, not 6-7.
If you say anything, take D4 according to Greg.
Yeah.
D4.
Alrighty, so to
D4.
recap, last time the Vandal and Femboys fought the Abyssal Sect kidnappers in the Stormborn Pass. You headed them off in the pass, as it were.
I hate that.
So while Theron and Zarkus continued with the ritual in the cart,
Head of the monk, we are indeed going to San Francisco.
Indeed.
We're heading the cart.
after a long, hard fight, all the kidnappers are
Long
killed.
hard, see?
Oh, Lord. And as Rye is checking the bodies, the mage of the kidnapped group is resurrected briefly with a necromantic spell and fires a cone of cold at Rye, hitting the cart in the process. Rye, Theron, and Sarkis all endure the frigid hit,
And Theron
surviving checks just enough to power up the ritual and complete it faster right then and there.
Oh, they were doing a thumbs up.
Don't leave him hanging, man.
Yeah.
You all then continued on to Arabelle, finding your way into the city and making your way to an inn. I believe it was the Wicked Antler.
I can look.
No,
It is the
It was like the winking bowl.
let's
Maybe it was Winking Bowl.
Winking Bowl.
Winking Bowl. Let me adjust my notes. Ending with Sarkis looking out at the castle of his noble family, thinking of what to do next. And as the sun rises over a dreary morning in Arabelle, the clouds. Yes, long rested. Long rested. So Theron, you've got all of your spell slots back, as it only specified with the ritual. We'd use up your spell slots, but a long rest will restore them. So everyone's back to their normal selves. Let's see here. And so as the sun rises on a dreary morning in Arabelle, the clouds darken, overcast. It seems like the heavens themselves want to open up in a torrential rain. But as of right now, it's just like kind of little pits and patters seem to douse the inn as you all rouse during in the morning, and you all meet each other out in the hallway of the inn. And so as you're all greeting each other, you realize that Gadol isn't in your group. So you all go to knock on his door.
What's up, bitches?
He said here.
Please don't come around to rain on my parade.
Jim, I didn't know you had any.
Heard you was talking shit.
You know, I used to be in theater a long time ago. Bet you didn't know that about me.
The Phantom thing?
The Phantom Theater. No, that was back in Waco. I was in the Waco theater group.
See, man of the fine arts.
Yeah, well, maybe in a different life. I was a potter before I became a fighter.
Harry?
Harry, you're a hairy wizard. No, that was the guy I got the wand from. He was a hairy wizard. That guy. No
I
shit.
feel right at home here in San Francisco. I don't know what that means, but I just felt compelled to say it.
San
It's
Francisco.
such a strange thing to say. Cloud.
That sounds like words. Stan. That sounds like one of those down south languages to me.
Okay, they got them one of the walls down
No, I don't think they ever built it.
there. News is slow.
Yeah, it's true.
And as you're all chatting out the hallway, you hear from Gadol's room, you
Rabbit.
Drank himself.
Is he still a frog?
I'm still a frog.
from inside the room, you hear, "No, I'm not a frog. I'm just really sick again."
Sound like you're throwing up a frog.
Oh,
That's a frog.
listen, I'm kind of halfway going between dwarf and
Didn't you actually turn into a frog again last time?
Yes, he did.
Isn't that how the saying? Is that
You got
how
a
the
frog
saying-
in the throat. Yeah.
But
He's got a throat in the frog. No, that can't be right.
Maybe he's throating the frog.
you guys really need to stop letting me eat frogs.
Yeah.
I mean, he said frog.
I'm putting a moratorium on the eating dudes until we get.
I must insist.
We come to San Francisco and you don't let him eat dudes.
I must insist, Gadol. You do have free will.
I know I have free will, but this sucks.
Well, I guess.
Somebody else.
Yeah.
Bro, stop trying to eat that slimy dude. Slimy on the dude.
Well, I guess we better leave him for the time being and carry on with our business. I think he'll be all right here. This is a respectable town.
As you say that you're heroin, even more violent.
Actually, they might not be all right.
And he sees dudes waiting to be eagerly eaten.
They dip in the room. Oh God! I think that's an eyeball.
A nickel for every time. No, wait a minute. What's a nickel?
So, leaving Gadal to his misery, you all make your way to Sarkis's room. And Sarkis, you sit the three of them down, and in your head, and since last night, you've been kind of going.
Sit. You got no legs.
The four of you. But
Thank you.
Brian just floats there, or you just floats there. Sorry, still getting used to the new character.
Rude.
And so, Sarkis, you've been kind of going over in your head what you think is the best course of action to approach the situation. You know,
Arabelle like the back of your
Arabelle like the back of your hand. You know, this is where you grew up, and
you've been racking
in your mind thinking, how do I want? What do you want to do in this situation?
My friends.
And clouds.
And
the cloud.
weird cloud thing we just met the other day.
I just pain in the ass.
I fear. Let's go forth and ascertain the situation inside the castle.
How are we going to get in the
Big
castle?
words. I'm not that smart, man.
We have to figure out what's going on in there.
Okay, got it.
Indeed. How are we going to get in? Leave that to me.
Okay, that sounds good to me. I've come along for you to trust you now, Sarkis. I tell you.
So, Greg, I would assume I know of probably a back way to get in.
Back ways, pinks. What are we doing? What's happening around here?
Man.
Say so. So yeah. Although that back way is more easily accessible during the nighttime, and so knowing,
I'm sure it is.
and so thinking of how guard rotations were during your last time here in Arabelle, while you do realize that you want to figure out the situation in the castle and facilitate the rescue of your sister from this situation, you have been away from Arabelle itself for a long while, and
Oh, that's true. I guess those guys we killed were her kidnappers, and she wasn't with them, so we must have gotten them before they even got here. They're kidnappers.
So what I'm thinking is
So she's still here.
we're gonna have to spend probably at least a day or two understanding the guard rotation. I know of a means to get in the back doors first.
Here's a question for you that I guess I should have brought up before now, but I'm going to bring up now. How many armed men, large burly fellows with halberds and so forth, do your parents actually employ?
Well, as my father advances in age, his paranoia only increases.
Oh, great.
So more of the capital of the treasury goes towards guards, and
So a lot is what I'm hearing. As in more than I've got bullets.
totally.
I don't like that.
What's like the
Listen,
probability?
I take 20 tops. That's it.
It's probably
Good
more than that.
What-
And I said it's probably more than 20.
I'll bet you our friend Rye here can handle 20. And I'll bet you can handle 20.
I can handle 20. Shut the
And
fuck up.
Theron and Nathanael can probably handle 15.
I
or
can-
20.
I can stand in the middle of something hit me.
And with his help, we can probably each take 25 if we're really feeling frisky.
And
But that's still less than 100
if we
men.
had Godal, he could only
If we had Gadol, he could eat one of them. And
at least one.
At least one.
And then throw.
And then throw up. And
Maybe a second dude if he's feeling frisky.
that might put the fear of the toad into a couple of them, and that would get
Frog in there.
frog in the throat, and they might run away. So maybe we can take 150 men if we're really feeling frisky. If we throw everything we got at
Throating the frogs.
I'm assuming your father probably employs more than 150 armed men.
so Sarkis, thinking back in your history in the Tomorrow household,
Yeah, should I roll for that?
no, you're
Okay.
you're familiar enough that it was around 120 the last time you were in Arabelle, and knowing how your father would be any more paranoid in age, you can reasonably extrapolate that the number of guards could be increased to upwards of 180 to 200.
Yeah, listen, we're in no shape to take on 200
Is
men.
there
So Fry was here relatively recently. Is there anything he might know?
So, given Rye's recentness in Arabelle, you can actually recall that the situation in Arabelle has gotten kind of dire. You talk with the group and you speak about how the guards, it's like the main city guards, essentially, it's like they've become like rougher and sort of more violent with the citizenry. And of course, there have been different policies put into place by Lord Claudio to increase the amount of taxes being imposed on the citizenry. And so things in general have gotten quite tense in Arabelle.
I feel as if we could use this to our advantage, though. You know,
We had a great success.
Are you
there.
saying a distraction?
I'm saying we cut the head of the snake off, and the rest of the body will wither away.
Yeah, these guys are just getting paid. They're not hard. Your father hasn't
I
developed
feel
like a
as if
cult
their
of
allegiance
personality.
and loyalty is to the coin, not to the crown.
So we get rid of your father, they probably stand down or give up
I
or
would have to
seek better class.
Yeah.
What are the chances of you being recognized on the streets?
Well, as of right now, I'm one peg P.
Okay.
So
Gotcha. I didn't know you were still in this.
I don't think I. Well, so we did have a little bit of an.
You haven't been
incident.
here in 10 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Been that long? Wow.
It's been roughly around that time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How long has it been since Rye's been here? Like a month or something? Relatively recent.
I'm going to say like 6 months.
Well, within the last 6 months. So yeah.
Because you kind of like hop from town to town.
Yeah, you're a
you were in
wanderer.
Arabelle recently, but you weren't in Arabelle for like a super long time. But even in that short amount of time, you realize that something
Okay.
has felt off since you got back.
Wait, are you a hobo?
We're all
Wanderer.
Wander, yeah, okay.
You're for Dolan,
Adventurer.
that's town burned
For the
down.
dumb
You live in
adventurer.
the temple. He's a runaway from his noble family,
Sure.
and I guess you live in a nest of some kind, presumably. But
I was raised in a monastery.
monastery.
I
So yes,
left.
technically,
Was it
and you,
a
so you're
monastery?
left the monastery. So yes,
Studied
technically,
the
we're all
weather.
people. Sweet, none of us have a home of any kind.
Especially Jim and Vidal.
Yeah, our homes,
Yeah.
definitely out,
Totally destroyed.
totally destroyed. So,
And I just came here.
oh, I guess that's a good. I guess if we pull this off, maybe we'll have a castle, and that would be pretty good. I mean,
I like the way you're talking, Vice Boss.
obviously, it would be Sarkis' castle, but Sarkis would be willing to give us a good deal on a. Thank you. No, I was say you probably give us a good
It's that down south.
a good deal on rentals. Yeah, that's the down south line, but that's that. What's that city?
So you're saying we
Say
can
what?
take the tax?
City in D&D that's like
Wait.
Damn.
What's that?
Luskin and D&D and Sword Coast is like the down south city that's supposed to be like Middle East city.
I think. I'm not familiar with Luskin.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
You're probably right.
Can't-
I would trust you on that.
Sounds like a really weird Charlie and the Chocolate Factory thing.
I feel it is paramount. We spend a few days doing some reconnaissance,
stake it.
reconnoitering the area, and then we do a targeted assassination against my father,
I mean, we got. How long did we rent this room for?
or at least try to reason with him first.
He's the root of all this. Does he have any like lieutenants that are close by?
He would have a steward. However,
His name is Stewart, or his job title is Steward.
Both.
See, okay, that's the confusing thing.
His name is Stewart. And
The steward, I love it.
It's a long, treasured family name. He's the
Wait, so his father was also Stewart.
He's the sixth steward.
Stewards.
They have an act of living quite a long time.
Damn.
Wow.
They're Goran, they're that race of where they're like 84, they're 30.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Enough that young Rohan maids fall in love.
Well,
with them.
they're not in the line of battle, so to speak.
That's true. They let tend, yeah, you tend not to
you know,
get
they
killed.
just do the administrative work around the.
All that can be very dangerous in and of itself.
Yeah, get poisoned.
Sometimes you get bit by a paperclip.
Yeah, the guy that did all the administration for the Waco militia. We went through like 8 of them. They kept getting killed. Although that was probably because somebody kept rolling grenades into their tents. But that's beside the point.
What is grenade?
It's like a little bomb. It's like, you remember those bombs we used to give to Jen and he would drop on people with the fuse on the top? One of
I
them.
don't remember that.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Your brother used to do
Checks out.
Yeah, it's very, very in his style. I don't know if it's your style per se. It was more his style. But they are very useful little things if we can get our hands on them.
I'm always willing to try.
that. I'm not sure if what the current status of his retinue is. You know, the court mage and the captain of the guard and all of
No,
those things.
Sarkis, I don't know. That is sort of your purview.
No, I'm saying the status of his retinue.
You had a court mage?
Well, it's a major city. You didn't always.
Is that what they call it then?
So
That's
Sarkis,
why they call it a
Major
major city. It's big enough to have a mage. That
So
makes sense.
Sarkis goes on to explain that essentially 2 of Claudio's right-hand men are the court mage and the captain of the guard.
Makes sense.
Essentially,
His forces are split
between
in terms of
martial and magical prowess.
The captain
The captain of the guard,
as
as
his
his title, handles the more martial elements of the Tomorrow Guard.
The
The court mage handles the more magically inclined. Any sort of magical research is done by the court mage, and guard rotations are handled by the captain of the guard.
Again, their allegiance may actually be to the crown. There may be a possibility we could persuade them to our side, though, if given the chance. But we should
You remember them being fairly reasonable men as far as these things go?
more so than my father. Yes.
I get the sense from what you said about your father that's not clearing a very high bar.
Well, certainly.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
Let's just say.
I guess we knew this wasn't going to be easy.
Let's just say this affliction that befalls my family is it corrupts the mind and makes it untenable, for logic and reason.
Were there any vices that became more apparent over time for your previous ancestors? Like times where he might be alone, at a brothel, at a bar?
It worked for us last time.
Whenever he killed a guy in brothel.
So
This is becoming our whole strategy.
mortal vices.
I watched Game of Thrones once or twice.
So mortal vices
Very popular at the monastery.
aren't necessarily in the purview of my father's interest.
That's more of a magical
So
sort of.
magical sort of eldritch vices would be more.
Oh, great! That's all we need. Yeah, like I said, I guess we weren't going to just walk into town, kick the door down, and say, "Hey, pops, we're back."
Indeed. I feel as if our best approach.
Do you think he knows you're coming back? I mean, it's been 10 years. Does he think that? Has he been doing all this preparing, increasing the guard in the event that you return?
Has
Try to.
Sarkis, well, go ahead and finish your train of thought. Sorry.
That was the train of thought.
Has Sarkis relayed like the eldritch being that was talking in his mind, very seductively, oddly?
San Francisco.
I mean, that's true.
During his.
It is called the Red
meditation.
Velvet or whatever. What?
I mean, yeah, I would have.
So, is there a chance this being could relate this to Claudio?
An idiot.
I like that.
I mean, that would be easily the dark
You
side.
should be prepared
Give me a good slide.
to have him know we are coming. Yeah.
Bollocks. Alright.
Yeah.
So how do we go about scouting out the stations? Do you have like a first aid go in mind?
Well, so here's my thing.
Perch?
Yeah, you did the magic word.
There are 4 of us,
Yeah,
and there are
right.
4 sides to a castle.
Depends on the case. And up above.
Think of-
Thank you.
Sure.
How high can you fly, you?
He is
Is he stuck above?
are
the
you
eye?
tethered to rock?
Yeah. Can you like detach? Just go on your own.
You can go hang out with the cumulonimbus and so forth.
I can go places.
Give me a little Nicholas.
Give me cumulon. That.
I can.
Hi, I'm a cloud.
I can lead ride, but if I do, I lose the ability to talk.
Oh, good.
Oh,
We have a very important mission.
Hey, why lose the ability to talk? Oh, darn!
You please go forward.
Why?
Huge man.
utmost importance
In the general store. Oh, the squeak.
The boss.
We'll have him stick with the ride then.
Damn it.
Alrighty.
So,
Yeah, so I figure we
You couldn't have been cursed with a helpful cloud, I
we
guess.
just take the north, and west, and we'll just go from there.
Can you do that telepathy link thing?
Yes,
Yeah.
All right, I think Theron and I should take the two closest sides since we're the ones who can't fly.
And I'm very loud.
That's,
I know it's in a busy city.
Get away with this being somewhat innocent looking. We don't have to look like we're up to no good. We just simply watch.
always look like I'm up to
I would say, he's a giant mercenary owl, and I'm a dude with a gun. He's got enough armor on him
I
to
feel as if
fill a
we could
battalion.
blend in with the commoners, if you know what I mean.
Well, and I was here.
We could
so-
do some modifications to our outfits. We came in looking
Yeah.
this way. What do you mean?
I guess that's fair. Maybe it's a weird town. You know this town better than I do.
And I was here before, so they already.
That's true. They're used to the owl thing.
So I believe we just do some reconnaissance and make a plan from there.
That makes sense to me.
All right.
Alrighty.
And so,
And so,
I do not feel as if my sister's in imminent danger.
That's true. We took care of the kidnappers, and they're not going to know that they're dead for at least a month or two.
Well, maybe at least a few days.
That sounds a little
Let's see here.
optimistic.
Well, I mean, how are they going to let him know? He was going to the far western islands. No. Yes, Western Islands. And we didn't leave any of them alive. So until the sister doesn't show up whenever she was supposed to show up, they won't know that something went wrong.
Indeed.
Well, wasn't the
Unless your dad's got one of them sending stones.
what compelled them to take the necromantic resurrection of the?
Oh, that's true. So he does know that we wiped him out. So that's a good point. So he doesn't. Yeah. So yeah, they must have. Your dad must have one of them sending stones.
Indeed.
Yeah, I hate those things. They invade every aspect of our lives. Yeah.
For them.
I swear that damn stone's listening to me all the time.
Yeah, I told people about certain things.
I go to market.
Yeah.
It's the advertisements.
oh,
window and there's a banner for whatever the bacon I was
Yeah, that's
talking
how I
about.
cry. Screaming about this
It's a Faraday bag.
God fucking damn it. Not the fucking magical Faraday, man.
Listen to me in there.
God damn it. I only know that it's YouTube short, but it's like,
it's the thing to prevent
it's the thing to prevent your fucking keyless fob from getting
turns on your push to start
fucking hijacked.
That's why I don't have one.
Mentioning a bunch of members, which is like sending stones on sticks. It's just like,
And then suddenly Donald and Jeffrey get wrapped up and they don't know why. It's like, we see a young mare.
I don't think we've never been more young full.
Yeah.
Oh lordy, we're getting in
I
trouble.
forgot the horses' names.
Yes.
Also, I think I just discovered, which is weird.
Very young. Yes.
So somehow, I don't know how this happened. Because this town map is open on a different tab, but and I have it over here, but I'm able to zoom in on it. I don't know how that
So it's
happened, but
using both tabs?
yeah, I guess. So I guess maybe it like links them together. I mean, shit, I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
Because I mean, look, I can actually zoom in and, well, kind of. I had to do like probably.
To the top left corner, right?
Ow.
If we go anywhere else.
Drag?
Well, that's the castle, presumably, at the top left corner, so hey, that works.
Hey,
Actually, maybe. Hold on a second.
they then cast.
Are they them castle?
No, never mind. It doesn't work.
That'd be funny if that's called.
Okay, never mind. It doesn't work. I thought I was taking out Jesus, but turns out I'm not. All right, so the winking bull. I don't know if you guys are able to read these numbers at all.
Winking bull also sounds.
What is bull?
It's like a mole.
It's
It's like a little mouse. And they make these little trenches in the grass.
Why did you say bull?
the winking vole.
How do you spell that?
VOLE.
Just like mole with a
Okay.
V. Just like little field mouse. They make
Okay,
these little
so-
like they tear the.
I mean,
shit
this
up
doesn't
the
actually
grass
have
and
it.
Make little like.
I'm just sort of making things up as I go
They're kinda like
along.
a bowl, but they don't go so deep,
Interesting.
and they're only little.
Yeah.
Sounds yummy.
It was one of the yes.
The winking ibex.
What was the inn in Oblivion?
Makes Skeever.
Skeever.
Skew, yeah, the
Which is like, yes, sir, yeah.
Alrighty. So you all are here at the Winking Vole, and then the Tomorrow Castle is up here.
Okay, so I figure I will scale the wall, since there will probably be guards on it, and it will
Which side?
the north side.
Are we doing this in the middle of the day?
No, we'll do it. Well, I mean, we're gonna have to view it at multiple times.
Oh, yeah,
around
yeah.
it
Oh,
to understand the rotation.
well, I meant the scaling of the wall.
I have means in which to
Okay.
figure that out.
Do you have those flying shoes?
I do.
Okay. I was trying to remember who those was.
He just flies. He has flying shoes.
Yeah.
You and I go.
We're
hoof it.
kinda, yeah.
Oh,
I
the
do
dog.
have a
The
potion
dog
of
has turned into a
spider
bird.
vines. Oh, cool.
I'd like to, in preparation.
So, yeah, everybody
for
can
this,
fly,
I would
correct.
like to,
Yeah.
And everyone can see in the dark except me.
I'd like to dress up
Like I would
as
I've got the gun.
a sentry, like
Okay.
a wall a tower sentry.
Alrighty.
So I kind of blend in with the.
Do we have clothes of a sentry?
Yeah, no reason to roll unless you're pretty familiar with the attire.
Yeah.
So you manage to take some like some thread and some cloth and
It's a
it's a leather. And
you managed
you manage to pull together a pretty convincing Arabellian century outfit.
I'd like to think he just did this with the bed sheets from the.
That would be funny.
What Arabellian sounds like a cheese?
No, I'd like to think he did this with the bed sheets.
Not off my bed, you're not.
Yeah.
We're in his room.
Yeah.
I use Goodalls.
Yeah. Now they're all
He's
covered
going
in
to
straw.
his bed sheets up.
Wow, his vomit really matches the color of the guard.
Yeah.
Try this out first.
How convenient.
He somehow actually managed to fashion sort of a sort of crude looking sentry helmet as well.
What the heck?
Alrighty. Anything else anyone would like to do to prepare for the day? Oh shit, I did forget to turn the light off.
No, I think I'm good. I do want to activate the telepathy thing.
Who's getting it?
I can get all three of us.
Rude.
Be with Rye. Hopefully. Actually, no. Hopefully you separate.
No, go away.
Yeah.
I wish he would.
Alrighty. And so you all begin embarking toward the Tomorrow Castle. All of you.
But this is
All of who?
I don't like how he stares at me.
So you
Kind of
leave,
sucks that you're like right across the
No, I don't care.
and so you leave the inn. You turn right out of the inn, and you start going north by northwest or northeast. You pass by a fountain square on your way there. So that area kind of like right next to the Winking Bowl. It kind of looks like this circle path. There's a fountain in the middle of that.
And so
as you begin to make your way out, Sarkis and Rye, both of you
make
notes.
Is it
Is it muted?
Okay.
Okay.
As I
As I said, I'm pretty sure I unmuted.
You're
You're making mental notes about what you're seeing as you go along.
You,
Sarkis in particular, after having not been here in 10 some odd years, things are very much different from how they used to be.
Put in the McDonald's.
You recalled in your time growing up here, the guards were a lot more jovial and friendly with the citizenry. Everyone seemed to get along very well. And as you're walking through the streets, you're noticing scenes of guards being extremely rough with civilians. And so, as you pass by a merchant stall, you hear a couple of guards arguing with the merch. Like, one guard goes, Listen, we've told you several times, Lord Claudius imposed additional taxes on mercantile goods. Now, either you pay up or we'll drag you off in chains. The corporate merchant just goes, please, there'll be nothing left of my wares. There won't be anything left for me to sell. And essentially, as he's just begging with the guards, one of them just basically socks him with a glove.
I
right hand.
want to. At this point, I don't want to be dressed as a sentry yet.
Okay.
Because it doesn't make sense for me to be dressed as a sentry.
You just prepared the outfit. You're not wearing it.
I'm not wearing it yet. So I'm still dressed as One Peg Pete.
Yes.
Hey there, city slicker.
It's like, so as one guard is beating up this poor merchant, the other one turns to look back at you. What do you want, citizen?
Now, don't mean to pry or put my nose in business that don't belong, but I do dare say that you're beating up on that merchant man there. Is that really necessary?
It's like, it is when he doesn't pay his taxes,
Well,
as
what if I
opposed to...
paid his portion of whatever he owed?
Oh, really?
Indeed.
You've got
If it stops your senseless beating of him,
1,000 gold to spare, do you, stranger?
well, let me search in my pocket here. I
Pocket sand.
look in there, and I'm like faking, like looking in there because I do have 1,000 gold, but I'm not actually gonna give it.
The fuck?
The fuck? I guess we're rid
It's
of
it's a group. We're group gold.
Group gold.
I have 121.
Put it in the Faraday bag.
Yeah.
The gold's a sent to us too.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I got the paranoid thing now.
Yeah, you're all together. Yeah, you're all together at the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see all this. I'm gonna walk straight past, but then I'm like at the nearest stall.
Yeah.
And they see me like I'm gonna lean against like a post, like messing with a cigarette, but I'm gonna flip my poncho back so my gun's out. So I'm standing behind the guards, right, kind of like looking at shit, and I just kind of wink at Sarkis and keep messing with my cigarette. Keep going.
And I swat at you so he'll make sure to shut the fuck up.
Now,
You shut the hell up.
if I may,
I pull out a kitty
this
toy.
man is not gonna be the best way to get him to pay money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
All
don't be.
I'm saying is, if you beat him this far, this long, it ain't working.
And if you're beating a dude off, you should probably pay him.
It's like, listen, this is punishment for not meeting his lordship's tax requirements.
I'm just saying, you may need to try a different approach. That's all I'm saying.
Perhaps you might be right. I think perhaps we'll take his family's home as collateral instead. I like the way you
That's
think.
not really
So.
what I had. No, you're the city guard. I can't tell you no.
That's right, you can. So if you don't want to join your friend down on the ground there and get beaten to a pulp, I suggest you take a hike.
I do have one more question before I head on my way and get my nose out of this business. Now, you two fine gentlemen, you look like upstanding, city guard citizens and whatnot. What do you think of this here noble Claudio kind of sort of dude? What do you think about him?
Lord Claudio. Well, his lordship is great. I mean, things are. He's got a vision for the future, and we're helping to bring about that. Hang on a second, sorry. We're helping to bring order to Arabelle in order to facilitate that future. The future that you are trying to interfere with at the moment.
See, okay.
Now,
you say he's
since you're attempting to interfere with official guard business, perhaps my friend and I here could lock you up for obstructing with an Arabellian guard.
No, I really don't think that's going to be in your best interest.
And why is that?
Well,
Like you Lord Claudio's spawn or something. Why should I listen to you?
Guys are the worst secret.
What do you want to sponsor?
You're just spit take.
What, did you all get violently sick all of a sudden? What did...
all I'm saying,
Well, you're certainly trying to pick a fight by interfering with our business. This merchant failed to provide to have his tax income ready, and so we're teaching him a lesson, and perhaps, due to your suggestion, taking a little bit as collateral to make sure he does pay
Now,
his
if
quota.
that's going to befit the crime that he's committing, need I not say no more? You know, that is utmost importance to you.
You know, the way I see it,
He's practically committing tax evasion.
Well, yeah, I guess you could say that.
I can't say that, and I suggest you say nothing else before you join him on the ground with a couple of black eyes yourself.
Is that right?
That's right.
All right. You gentlemen have a fine day.
You as well, citizen. Oh yeah, Cletus. Be sure to get that tooth there.
Cletus.
He's the latest.
I reach out to my friends in my mind. I say, okay, I guess they're liking the Claudio. They're liking what he's doing.
Well, yeah, I'm sure they're getting well paid.
Maybe a little less loyal to Coin than we thought.
I mean, hopes, yeah.
Remind me of the telepathy. Can we can only talk back to you. We can't hear what
No, it's
us
like
three can. It's a group. It's a Discord call. Yeah, okay. So how good is it?
Discord call.
And the Faraday bag too.
Yeah.
Take your head the bag.
If I may, I'd like to find some regard before we make an assessment on this situation.
Yeah.
Just pick two
Particularly.
two particularly loyal ones.
Is any good at Arcana checks? If,
I am.
I'm decently.
maybe see if they're being like magically enhanced or
Enchanted.
yeah.
That's a good thought.
Actually, well,
Well,
I
in
was
the
plus
spirit-
2 hard, yeah.
In the spirit of my shirt, you can certainly try.
Here,
I'll do it.
Here, I'm going to Circus. Okay. That's a 4. Inside, that's good.
Okay. 19 then.
17, so yeah.
Rolled an 11, had a +4, and you gave me a +4.
And can I do a perception check to see if like that's just their natural nature? If I'm detecting a human element in what they're doing, or if they're like genuinely enjoying
Yeah,
that.
go for it.
I like to think whenever Briar
go for
Shin
it.
does like perception check, they do the owl thing where they their head goes like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just playing with
no.
a cat toy with you, and I'm just kind of like.
His head, he's like got his back to him, his head spins around. Look at him.
It's just all wet and it's just flinging water everywhere.
So,
Sarkis
Sarkis and Jim,
you
you focus your arcane senses and see if there's anything unusual about these two guards. See if they're potentially being mind controlled or if they're being magically enhanced in some sort of way. And using your senses, you reach out with your magic and you sense the sort of miasma sort of surrounding the natural energies of these two guards. And it's almost as if this miasma is intermingling with their innate life energies. And it's
essentially
it's in a
way sort of
mingling together and sort of incorporating itself into their very beings. Not necessarily in a mind control sort of way, but more so something influencing but not controlling.
They drank the Kool-Aid.
It's subtle enchantment.
They on that hooch.
And so, Rye, with your owlin eyes, you take a close look at these two guards.
As the
guard that had been talking to One Peg Pete looks away,
his eyes
fall on you for a brief moment.
On you or on you?
On
On
Rye.
Rye.
Falls
Falls on Rye for a brief moment, and in that moment,
you see
you what almost looked like a flicker of violet in
the
the sort of.
the man has sort of
in his pupil,
Mhm.
like the black
area. You see
area.
like a quick flash of
You
violet.
see like a
as
quick
his
flash of
eyes
violet
go from
as his
Rye
eyes
back to
go
the
from
guard.
Rye back to the guard
who's beating up the merchant on the ground.
who's beating up the merchant
By
on the
this time,
ground. By this time, the guard finishes beating and shackle up
the two of them
the
start
merchant, and the
dragging
two of them
him
are
away.
dragging him away.
Mm.
I reach out to my friends and I say,
Get him away.
there's certainly an influence over these guards.
Yeah,
Do I recognize it as like similar
I
to
think our friend might already know we're here.
Similar to what?
to my powers?
This is the same color, right?
Well, I don't. He hasn't said it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just assumed this.
I did notice something in the guy's eye.
Similar in the sense that there is some sort of influence going on there, but definitely not to the point of conjuring any sort of powers. But there's
No,
definitely
what I'm saying is do I recognize these powers over them as similar to the powers that I have, or like the same sort of vibe of magic?
yeah, basically
Okay.
very similar in that you remember when speaking with the Eldritch being that the same sort of vibe you got of like the shadow flickering in the corner of your eye and something reaching from just beyond your vision. You're getting the same sort of vibe from these magical energies surrounding these guards.
Okay, I share this with all of you.
And does the little purple flicker I recognize see is it reminiscent of like Sarkis' psionic powers or anything?
So you, from what you've seen very briefly of Sarkis' psionic powers, I'm trying to think if you actually have these.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
Well, I mean,
yeah, because you were knocked out.
well, so okay, well, no, technically yes, because I did the telepathic bond thing.
or like seeing him throw daggers and shit. But...
Well, you haven't seen me throw. What I'm saying is, when I use that, I like take the magic out and I
Okay.
disperse it with you guys.
Okay,
So you've seen him disperse the magic with the telepathic connection, but his was more of sort of a pinkish color.
Okay.
The color you saw in the pupils of the guards was most definitely a shade of violet.
Okay.
And thinking back on the image you saw, the flicker of violet happens so quickly. It is almost as if like a small flame had been dancing in the pupil of their eyes before quickly vanishing.
So
This could be the
that's kind of
court
interesting.
mages.
Do you share that with us?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's kind of interesting. Maybe they're only being momentarily controlled.
There's something pushing.
There's something just appeared.
Maybe there's
Right. Maybe not even
someone who's sitting in a remote place who has vision of all the guards and who's
their work from home.
Mage from home.
made from home. It could be the court mage that is doing this. It's certainly possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Something to keep in mind.
And
So as all of you are talking,
Telepathically.
Telepathically.
Sorry, yeah.
as you're all just talking. Well,
We're on
Thinking.
the Discord call.
yeah.
Where's my soundboard?
Jim,
Damn it,
Jim,
why
you're
is
right
you
now.
100% dialed down to 0? Down.
the sending stone logs got leaked. The nuke Baldur's Gate.
I'd like to mute you in this call.
He's not in it.
Okay.
And so, as you're all telepathically speaking, Theron, you feel a tug on your on your leg.
Okay, yeah.
On your leg.
Not that leg. It's like you look down to see like a small disheveled child.
Oh,
This girl who looks to be about 4 or 5 years old with like really dirty blonde hair and blotches of dirt on her skin and clothes. She just looks up at you like, please, do you have anything to eat?
oh God. Heartbreaking. I actually do. Yeah, I opened up the bag of holding and give her 5.
I'm going to immediately throw my like a moment. Do I notice this happening?
What, the little
Like the
girl?
waif and everything.
What's that?
The waif, like little girl.
Yeah,
Waif.
you notice that.
Okay, so I see him go over the bag of holding, and I immediately throw my cape back and reach for my gun. Like I'm just looking all around. Sorry, I was all around. Sorry to see if somebody's creeping up on him, about to hit him in the back of the head. Or something.
I'm pretty gullible.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be distracted in that moment, so that's up to you, Jim.
Yeah, you're thinking, but I'm watching.
Bryce in the middle of playing with his cat toy.
Yeah, I feel like because like part of the whole thing with the telepathy is we're all kind of spread out a little bit. We're not standing next to each other, because why would we be? We're all thinking at each other.
So
Jim, as you're keeping an eye on the situation, you're looking at each of your companions in turn, and you don't notice anyone sneaking up on them. It appears that this waif is just by
We're
themselves.
in the middle of the street, right? I get like
Yeah.
more suspicious. Yeah. Yeah.
She's innocent. That makes her even more suspicious. He said, "Do you have any food?"
Getting like from Game of Thrones, whenever like little girl goes up to Daenerys, like as this little baby or something. Oh God. But, yeah. But yeah, I'll go in the bag of holding and give her 10 pieces of gator jerky. We got that some. I can't remember when we got that, but it's okay. Yeah.
Is it still even edible?
Jerky?
Yeah. That's salt and dried meat. I don't know.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'll do
I remember what that was.
Eat that? I don't know, man.
that. Yeah.
I remember what that was. It was the fucking side adventure where Jin fucking blew up the dwarf assistant to the presto guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
You guys probably ran into a fucking sewer gator on the way there and blew him up with a fireball.
Yep.
And then you proceeded to nuclear bomb a giant dwarf with several.
that session.
Oh my god. It's like I used Thunder Wave on the fucking barrels. Like, oh. Oh no. It's like the with the Planet of the Apes. Oh no. That's exactly what it felt
I
like.
use that. I say that at work all the time. It cracks my coworkers. Like, I'll get like an email and it'll be like, it's like they're like, no, in the email. I'm like, oh no,
Oh no. All right, so you hand the jerky to the wave, and she's like, "Oh, thank you, good
And I
sir."
also hand her a book of Lathander. I don't throw it, okay?
Don't throw it, she's away.
Yeah, I hand it to her.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
Go read.
Yeah, go read.
Keep reading.
That's like the little girl just smiles and bows to you quickly before running off, and you see in an alleyway, you see her two younger brothers just sort of like timidly peeking around the corner and then disappearing as she goes into the alleyway.
Okay.
And
And as you're going along,
as you're going along, you see
other sites
of
you know,
citizenry
being sort
being
of
sort of like
down
down on their luck.
Yeah,
A lot of despondent people.
You
You hear more cries going up as guards are beating merchants at their stalls for not paying their taxes. There's one man that tries to come to the defense of a merchant. He gets beaten up too, and ends up getting taken away by the guards. It just, in a general sense of speaking, there's a very heavy sense of dread and foreboding lulling over Arabelle as all of you make your way towards the castle.
And it seems to be like this in every place that we go. It's not certain neighborhoods, just the whole city.
Pretty much the whole city as you're going along.
How it used to be.
See, like people talking to each other in between breaks of the guards, as in like civil unrest.
It's like as you find yourselves drawing near the castle, you do see from the different pockets of despondent citizenry who are like begging. You see others who definitely seem better on their luck. There you see groups of like 4 or 5 kind of huddled together, looking over their shoulders at the guards,
and
sort of like you see looks of like contempt and sneers on their faces as.
Okay.
Not sneers, like sort of anger.
on their faces as
Well,
you're
seriously.
walking by. So it definitely is not the case that all the citizenry is okay with this.
So they're not like completely beaten down and despondent. There's some signs of like unrest.
They still got some fight left in them.
Yeah. And so let's see here. You're all making your way.
Demonetized.
We only got like 3 seconds of it.
Yeah.
So you all come out onto this sort of main thoroughfare here near the what is this? Kalantar's Bridge. And you head left along the waterway, and you find yourself walking towards the Tomorrow Castle.
That was my great.
What
built a
about your
bridge?
great Aunt Ethel?
She also built a bridge, but it was a whole different kind of bridge, man.
She had large tracts of land.
Indeed.
What does that mean?
She was a
Yeah.
landowner.
Yeah.
It's a never mind. I guess clouds don't have much use for land.
Not at all.
I'd like to offer up a suggestion to the group, like in the telepathic link.
Yeah, sure.
What if we get arrested? Do you know if the jail cell is in the castle or is it like a separate dungeon somewhere? Like,
Oh, I don't know.
okay, because I don't know how good we are at lockpicking.
I'll have to ask Mr.
Are we gonna
DM.
full Elder Scrolls this?
Yeah.
That's Mr. TM.
Mr. DM,
Yeah,
sir.
we could start living in a cell.
Or Oblivion?
So,
Hey, Stuart, what are you
the
doing?
jail cells inside of the castle.
Yeah, I think my issue with that is. Well, I can't. I don't have to worry about that either. But anyways, so my issue with
If I'll be disarmed.
is that we
Why you?
we would have to get to the north. I can't see all of us being able to sneak in.
That's
Whereas if we use the back door, you know.
yeah, yeah.
That's always better.
And so with the city being in the north, is the wall of the city like the wall of the castle? Does that make sense? You know, like
Yeah,
at the top part. So we have to scale the outside wall. Like,
Look, there's a couple walls because I bet you this
yeah,
city that where the bridge, because we're at this bridge, right? Is that where we just arrived, Greg?
If I remember, I think the back way might be in the sewers.
oh,
It always is.
so Oblivion.
So this is kind of more the Kalantar Bridge.
Again, like great.
Great, great.
That's the north side, right? Like this angle is looking from the north.
There's another wall. If you zoom this camera out, there's another wall.
In fairness, like the map I showed you in this picture, they don't line up with each other. I'm kind of just taking creative liberties.
Yeah,
That's fine. Yeah.
I like it.
Well, I'm just I mean, like they could line up if you're saying this is from the north, and it's the northeast, and then
Full of water.
that's not important.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out the perspective of this.
Because technically, this is
That's the south. But yeah, it's kind of orientated weird.
like I said, this isn't
Like
like a
from
one
the-
for one. This is like two different sources of.
Well, how about you tell us what it is?
Yeah,
and we'll
you
just,
tell
we'll
us.
just look
You
theater
tell
of the
us.
mind.
From the center of the city looking at the castle.
I want to use this. Well, okay. Essentially, imagine like the map being correct, but essentially, what I want the castle to look like is this.
Yeah.
So basically, orient yourselves to what the map is saying. If I can. Okay. So the bridge is situated here, but the castle you see.
Is here.
It's on the north side.
Yes. So
The
basically,
north.
this is the castle you see on the north side.
Okay.
Okay.
Seems like the castle's just on the other side in this image, but we could.
But yeah, it's just theater of the mind. Like imagine like
Yeah.
essentially like this segment here, there's like a gate.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, basically you would orient the castle this picture
That's a
from
big castle.
there to
That is.
like this, so that way it matches up with the map.
I'm gonna have a great dash pad.
Let's go do some regicide.
Alrighty. And so as you all begin to draw near the area surrounding the Tomorrow Castle,
He's gonna need that chick. So when are we doing this?
Bro, no, wait.
Wait. Oh, you? I'm sorry about that. You. Oh man.
okay, so you all are walking along the waterfront, beginning to kind of like about here, where like sort of passing like this sort of guard tower on the left hand side, and basically the bridge leading up to the main gate of the castle is on your left. So basically, I was just telling them basically take this image of the castle and orient it to.
Honestly, if you mirror that image, that's
Ah.
the correct
Yep.
orientation.
Yeah,
I got it.
I would just say like mirror that image. I don't know how to mirror it in.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna message it being
You're all moderately intelligent
It's a
people.
good castle. Okay, you guys are. Stop with this toy.
Okay. So as you start walking towards the bridge leading up to the Tomorrow Castle, you hear a loud commotion at the gates, shouts and jeers and yells, and the furious pounding of hands on wood. As you all look towards the castle, you realize that there's this huge angry mob of like roughly 100 citizens sort of pounding away at the castle gate. And they're all shouting, "Where's Lord Claudio? It's like, he has to answer for his crimes against our city." And it's like he wrongfully imprisoned our loved ones. It's like, release our loved ones to us. It's just there's lots of pounding on the gate. And you hear from the castle wall parapets. It's like, "Go home, citizens. Your loved ones will be returned to you in due course." It's like, is there sorry, I don't need to laugh. I'm trying to.
I'm like, man, this guy's sadistic.
Let them eat cake.
It's like, now for the last time, go home, or I will be forced to fire upon all of you. It's like, and at this, the crowd just gets angrier, and some of them even begin to hurl attack spells of various elements at the game. You see,
They got spells?
like, I mean, yeah, it's not like citizenry are completely unpowered. I mean, it's very basic attack spells like little
Firebolt.
firebolts,
Fireball.
ray of frost, like that sort of thing. Just
Disintegration. What? Holy shit.
disintegrated. Fuck. Imagine the fucking D&D equivalent of a fucking A10 Warhawk. No.
Well, that's a vowel and a half. Disintegration. Or a dragon, I guess.
Perfect. Well, things can happen. Play long enough, who knows?
Yeah.
And so basically you see these different spells hit the gate. You see firebolts slam against the gate and fizzle off. Rays of frost leaving icy patches on there. Little lightning blasts.
Jim shakes his head as this is happening. He goes, well, this is about to get ugly.
And so you see the guards on the parapets of the walls, like they start drawing up crossbows and bows and arrows.
Yep.
When all of a sudden a cry goes up from over the parapets, "Open the gate for Lord Claudio!" And so you see the guards in the parapets. They still have their weapons drawn. It's like, but then the castle gate swings inward, and you see as you're all kind of like walking towards the crowd, you're able to see what's going on. And as the castle gate opens, you're kind of like all sort of towards the back of the angry mob, so you're still able to see what's going on in the front. You see what looks like.
I do want to end this moment before we continue. I'd like to speak telepathically and say, now, friends, if there's any way we can save my father, he's not a bad man. He's just not himself.
No, let's kill him, Tank.
So shooting him is out of the question.
I'm not sure.
All right, I'll wait for your word.
Until we've got to find a way to get in contact with this entity, this eldritch being.
That's true, right? We
I
can get
think-
that
I
out
think-
of him. It might not be entirely his fault.
Indeed.
Well, I'm gonna like wander back away from the back of the crowd and like wander into the buildings there, kind of behind
Yeah.
the road, and be like in one of the windows, kind of looking at what's happening, just so I have some cover.
I'd go towards the back of the crowd and then have you kind of float up a little bit higher.
I can't float. Oh,
He floats up like the bunch of hot air that he is.
Yeah, I'll go with some.
Making noise.
Or-
Bing, clang.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, sorry.
no, all right. That was us. We were
Stuff was not working.
so that way you knew where we were when this was happening.
And so as you're all taking your various positions to kind of get the best sort of angle and see what's going on. So you said you were taking position in the building.
Yep. As long as it's not more than 120 feet away.
There's like sort of smaller.
Or even like a market stall. I'll like hang
Yeah,
out.
there's
there.
like various market stalls leading up to the castle gate, so you can cover one of those. Ryan, where did you say you were?
I'm kind of on the edge of the mob, but he's also like maybe a couple feet above the mob, so he has a pretty good view.
And then Sargus, you said you were in the mob.
Yeah, I'm kind of actively
Yeah, they're
making my way
Yeah,
towards
I'm-
maybe even the
I'm
front.
with him.
Okay. So all of you watch as a lone, regal-looking elf in fine noble clothes makes his way out of the castle gate, and the crowd starts to part as he makes his way into the open.
Do I recognize him as?
It's like, you know, using your vision, you look out and you see what can there can be no denying that is 100% your father,
Okay.
Lord Claudio Tomaro, striding out of the gate of the castle.
Okay, I relay this to them.
what do your elf eyes see?
Uh,
just told
now, Sarkis, you owe a lot of your looks to your father.
Yeah.
A lot of his elven features made themselves present in your half elf.
Oh, look, he's a full elf.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
because Sarkis is a half elf. Claudio is a elf, a pure elf. His mother
Is he?
is a human. And so, seeing how you can all see that Claudio, you know, practically is the spinning image of Sarkis, but he has sort of a fine, noble goatee, with sort of like slick back, silver, sort of black and silver hair, tied in a sort of bun in the back, and it's kind of like a bun in the back, like the sort of ponytail that kind of like goes down to like the nape of his neck.
So he's Hugo Weaving, but with a goatee.
Yeah. So but yeah, basically he has like jet black hair with like streaks of silver going through it. Sarkis, you remember not as much silver being present in your father's hair before, but clearly age had taken its toll on his.
Oh yeah, because they're not immortal in D&D, are they? They just live one.
Yeah, but
How
even
long?
though,
How long?
how long do they live?
Yeah, elves.
I have no idea.
I think in D&D it's relatively short, like compared to like Tolkien. They only live a couple hundred years.
Yeah. No, compared to Tolkien, that is
So
different.
like mainly
Yeah.
his features are
He should not have aged this much. In the
10
amount of
years.
time.
That's a good
Yeah.
point. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
He
okay.
should not look that much different, but he does.
Yeah, this has been 6 weeks for him.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Quite all right.
And despite his elven heritage, you do see signs of wear across his face, like sort of like the beginnings of like wrinkles and crow's feet, and sort of general wear across his what was before sort of like a sort of chiseled face. No, we're good. I mean, it should be unmuted. I've been checking it.
No, you're good.
And then, and so you see that a rapier is hanging on his hip with bright golden hues. It's like all throughout the pommel and the blade itself. But Sarkis, what catches your eye is while your father had always been known for his rapier work, there's something different about this rapier compared to rapiers you've seen used in the past.
Can I quite put my finger on what the difference is?
It is noticeable. You notice what appears to be violet spinal gems along the pommel of the rapier, and these same gems spiraling up the blade itself, ending in the point. For now, you see Claudio resting a hand on the pommel as he looks out over the crowd and begins to address them. My good subjects, I do apologize for the duress during these times that have. Sorry, let me start over. My good subjects, I do apologize for the duress these times have brought upon you and your families. However, during this time that we are seeking to improve Arabelle's standing in the realm, drastic measures must be taken to ensure the prosperity of our fair city as a whole. Those who are not able to provide Arabelle with the support or finances needed to achieve such a vision must be made an example of, such that the rest of the citizenry do not fall short as well. Once the vision for Arabelle's future has been achieved, your loved ones will return to you in good health. Until then, I ask that you keep the faith in our future and strive ahead with courage and conviction. And as Claudio finished his address, everyone hears a loud cry go. Oh, God, I can talk. I swear to God, I can talk. English, Greg, English. You hear a
Common,
cry.
Greg, common.
Yes. Elvish, Greg, Elvish.
You hear a cry going from the crowd, liar! And the crowd parts way as what looks to be a rugged blacksmith, a human with sort of like ashy gray beard and sooty forward clothes, strives forward.
Well, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
And so the crowd part makes way as this man.
How many guards do I see?
Up on the parapets, you see about 20 guards with various crossbows and bows and arrows. You see about another 20, like starting to file out of the gate as Lord Claudio was making his address.
I asked my friends, do we think now's our time? He's out of the castle.
What do you have in mind? Attacking him?
Or at least subduing him in some way.
You need to. I'm gonna put it in the choice.
We have the citizenry here.
They'll disperse the moment those guards start firing. They ain't got to fight in them like that.
I mean, that's
They
certainly
do
fair.
have guards on the wall with crossbows. So
They're gonna get cut down, and then the rest of them will run.
yeah. It's just kind of risky.
Don't get me wrong. I'll take a shot at him if you want me to, but I'm gonna kill him.
Let's wait it out.
You need to make a choice, Argus. Either we fight him and we kill him, or we try to come up with a more subtle thing. We can't do both.
And the citizenry.
And so as you're all debating telepathically,
I'm still formulating my opinion on that.
Let's see what happens.
and so as you're all debating telepathically, you hear the blacksmith continue. You have no intention of returning our loved ones to us. My wife has been your captive over the last 6 months, and I demand you return her to me. And you just see just rage and grief. What's up?
He's a blacksmith, right? And it's tax evasion. What's his wife doing?
Also evading taxes, apparently.
And what's the income?
Well, he's one of the blacksmiths in the
I'll
city.
say this.
It's not like the only blacksmith in the city.
No, I mean like in the household. What is she doing?
See, that's the thing. Once the second man
Maybe she was-
and women join the workforce, then the lords decided that there should be two incomes, and they tax both incomes. And so single income households for blacksmiths became a thing of the past.
I mean, she's essentially a hostage.
You're right. Yeah.
Okay,
Collateral,
so
hostage,
collateral.
whatever you want to.
She's collateral. She's been taken for 6 months. Go on.
Well, that's why he's probably still continuing to work, is in the hopes that. Continue.
It's like, I demand you return her to me. I pay the taxes. I give you everything you could possibly want, but it's not enough for you. It's like, return our loved ones to us, or else we'll take them back by force. And you see him draw a forge hammer from his belt.
Oh, he gonna die.
And in his palm, you see,
I continue to slowly walk forward.
you see swirling flames appear in the blacksmith's hand as well. And then, Sarkis, as you're looking out over at Claudio to see his reaction, you see your father's expression darken as the hand resting on the pommel. It shifts from just like resting on the pommel to shifting to like an actual like grab stance. You just hear your father coldly say, "My old man, I urge you to reconsider your next decision. Return home, and you will be able to see your wife again when the time is right." the blacksmith lets loose a firebolt. And as the streaks of fire shoot out towards Claudio, he deftly takes out his rapier. And on fire,
I telepathically say I need to do something. So I'm gonna cast minor illusion and just try to make it what I'm gonna say as loud as possible and say enough.
You see my hat. Jim's hat just flops on there. I'm, gosh, gods, damn it!
And all of a sudden you 4 inches down. I'm like, God damn it!
so,
There's no way I can stop you. Carry on.
so you're saying this is a just like a voice projection?
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you doing a one-pick Pete's voice or Sarkis's voice?
I guess this is Sarkis's voice.
Or a secret third option, Lathander impression.
Oh, but I've never heard of it.
A false deity
your
impression.
voice- so I'm assuming you're projecting this in between Claudio and the blacksmith.
Yeah.
Ooh, you could pretend that you could do an impression of the voice that's been whispering to you.
Oh, because I have been hearing it,
Yeah.
but I've already said what I wanted to do. So that's
Yeah.
not true.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so as
Show that
the
though.
last fireball is deflected by your father, the cry of "Enough!" in Sarkis's voice rings out across the clearing, and everyone's just like, "Where did that voice come from? Did you hear that? Of course I heard it. We're all right here."
Good point.
Like
Who's
the
on
villain
first?
coming first. They're foaming at the mouth.
And so, as your father returns to his stance, you see a look of shock overcome his face as he recognizes your voice. But then you notice his expression grows grim and cold, and you see the rapier in his hand blaze to life as the blade itself is engulfed in a violet flame. And in a burst of flame, Claudio bursts forward and sticks the blacksmith through the heart, a violet flame exploding through his back as the mob screams out in horror and begins to run away from the castle gate.
Told you. Ain't got no bones in them.
And so it's like you all watch as the blacksmith's body, you hear, guys, and he falls backwards, dead on the ground, as the guards begin taking up positions with shields and pikes, as they push forward and try to keep the citizenry away from Lord Claudio. You, Sarkis, you see your father look down on the body of the blacksmith as his expression returns to normal. You see him take the blade, flick the blood off, as you then see him turn around and head back towards the castle gate with more guards pouring out to cover his retreat back into the gate. It's like, for those of you who are in the crowd,
Yeah.
you follow the crowd on your way out to try and avoid standing out.
I'll
Yeah,
cover.
I'll head towards the stall that Jim is in.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I figured. They ain't got the bones in them for this fight. What do you think, Sarkis? You ready to take him out yet?
Yeah.
I like the way you think.
Cleaner,
It's like, how do we
easier.
get the entity away from them? Do we even like a ritual, like kind of like I did on you, or we'd have to keep him stationary for a day? I don't know if this
Yeah.
gets.
Well, and also, how old is your father?
A couple hundred years old, look
Yeah,
like to me.
How long has this been going on? How long has this been afflicting his mind?
Yeah, longer than it would have given.
250.
He's a nice solid 250.
I mean,
He's 250. He's got silver in his hair. He's an elf. This thing is taking a toll on him.
Yeah.
it's just right.
So
But I'm saying he's an elf. It's had longer to work on him than it would on a human. A
Yeah.
human would have been dead twice over by now.
Yeah.
3 times over.
it's like, so what we need to do is you make a hot tub time machine, go back, and
Wild. No, hang on. Some horrible bosses.
Admittedly, I at least saw part of it briefly. From my periphery. Yeah.
Couple bosses are actually pretty good. Jamie Foxx is hysterical in it. That's a different
I-
conversation altogether.
continuing on with your discussion.
Is he already back inside?
Yeah.
I presume this is the guards that come out and they're phalanxing the crowd
and,
back.
And by the time Lord Claudio gets back inside the gate, the door's closed behind him as the guards take a position.
Yeah. We might not
And
have
I'll bet you $1 to Dog Biscuit that they can blow that bridge anytime they want to.
probably.
I would.
Yeah. Why don't we wait for tonight and try to climb up the north side of the castle wall? Up from outside the city. I do have a potion of spider climb for me. I don't know.
I
think-
think our best bet is to find a doors.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So do you want to try to find the back door now?
No, we should wait till night.
Okay. So what would you like to do with your time during the day?
Should we locate the entrance of the sewer?
Yeah.
Or- okay.
I think I know where it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, I'm sure it hasn't changed in 10 years.
Right.
They just don't change things like that right away, you know?
It's like you get there, they've changed. It's kind of a
Here's a sign last week.
Fucking Airball Department of Transportation.
Yeah. At least these construction workers have work, I guess.
There's one guy still just jackhammering something for some reason. Like that damn bridge on the way out to Lebanon that one guy I worked on for 10 years.
You're gonna look for the back entrance at nighttime, but you're gonna basically use the day to like scout out the guard rotations and stuff.
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
Huh. All right. So essentially, throughout the day, for those of you who can fly, actually, a good question is for those of you who can fly, how would you try to avoid being seen?
Well, sadly, our resident invisibility guy is no longer with us.
Yeah, by not flying. You can use silent.
Who said we were flying? Like, I'm not sure where that's coming.
Okay, I assume that. Okay, when you were talking about, let me pull.
I would not fly, and instead I'd have the
Okay,
sentient
because-
cloud move around.
Essentially, you guys were saying like these walls here and these walls here.
So someone's gonna watch from the other side of the river, because I assume the sewer entrance dumps out into the river. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Someone watched the main gate. Someone's gonna watch the west side there, and then who's gonna be on the north. So someone's gonna be on the other side of the river to the east.
Also, like over here.
Yeah. So whatever number 4 is.
It doesn't
Everywhere.
matter what it is.
So yeah, they could sit here and watch and see what's going on over here. Someone could sit here and watch the main gate. Someone could sit here and see what's going on with the rotations over here, and then obviously I would be up here.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking of. Does anybody have any objection?
Nope.
Who would want to go to that location?
I would like to be on the north side because I can act as like a sentry.
Okay.
I feel like I should watch the bridge because I've got the most experience observing like bodies of troops, if that makes sense.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? Being a soldier and having fought in a war, I'm used to observing, like, estimating what large numbers of men,
Yeah.
how many there actually are in a block. That should probably be me.
Tobacco?
Yeah.
Well, they're in every city.
That's the spirit.
If they got to that,
The wacky tobacco.
Alrighty, so as you all watch the castle throughout the day, you are making notes of the rotations. So Sarkis, you are taking watch on the northern wall, looking out over the castle, and you can see that the guards.
At this point, I have put on my sentry outfit.
Yeah, that's the assumption at this point. You are able to see that the guard rotations seem very similar to what they were 10 years ago. Essentially, as the day wanes on, around noon is definitely the highest peak of guard rotations. Basically, the more active the city is, the more guards you see. Even though as the day goes on, the number of guards does wane a little bit, there's still a very strong presence. So, like, say around noontime, you could see upwards of 100 guards manning the castle walls and walking through the castle itself. The number does dwindle as the day goes on, but it's still a fairly strong presence.
Okay.
Jim, from your position on the bridge, it's a similar story where around noontime is whenever the strongest presence of troops is. You do notice that more towards the evening time, you see a large number of supply caravans moving in and out of the castle. And there seems to be a lot of goods on these carts as well. Different kinds of like produce and meats, various wares and goods.
I feel like while you're describing this, we're like telling each other what we
Yeah,
do.
you're group chatting about all this.
I wonder if does it look like they're checking the cargo as it's coming in?
The gods very much are checking the cargo as it's coming in.
Like
Oh,
opening
yeah.
boxes?
Like opening boxes, checking underneath carts.
They've got those little mirrors on sticks. They're looking underneath the carts.
Can be Odysseus and right on the back of the bottom of a sheep.
Bottom of a sheet.
I might. Does it look like they have any storage items that could hold all of us?
Get in the Faraday bag.
Yeah.
No, like
Are there
we can all
any-
hide in together?
Are there any carts that's going in led by guards?
What by what?
Led by guards?
Like it's something for them. It's like weapons or arrows or something.
Or just even rations?
Rations.
You do see carts full of weapons and armor.
Okay, here's what I'm trying to get at. Is if we can all hide in one piece of cargo, I could use silent image to like it could be like a bunch of hay or something, and we could all be underneath the hay. They just look in and see hay, but we're like underneath it.
Yeah,
That's
that,
what-
and
but
or
we have-
like where there could be someone like actually in front of the cart too, dressed as a guard or a sentry.
Sure.
And then that
And
way,
you just fly over the wall because he's not gonna be very hidden in hay. It's gonna make everything wet, right?
Well, it's
It's fake hay.
It's
Magic
fake
hay.
hay. It's not real hay.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll just be wet.
Let's
Put him in the
to
Faraday bag.
market and steal
we can put you in a
We
tar.
have-
I'm just putting
Oh,
ideas.
yeah. Let's. We don't put those things.
The other thing is, I'm sure this wizard has got your castle warded at some point along the line. They're gonna detect something magical going on.
Yeah.
Or maybe we just hide under
Yeah, we can do that.
actual hay.
Can you disguise other people, or is it only yourself? Okay.
It's like tying a tie. You can't do it on someone else. It's
Yeah.
only on you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say we could try it.
You want to try sneaking in
Oh.
snake style?
No, we want to
A
keep
cardboard box?
watching.
Yeah.
You want to backdoor it into the sewer?
We want to keep watching.
Keep watch.
All right, so you're gonna keep watch throughout the night. Basically, you want at least a couple of days worth of surveillance and monitoring. to
Damn,
be
I need
sure
a
that,
coffee.
you're not going to get accidentally surprised during
I'll drop my cigarette in my coffee.
So during the night, the guard rotations do seem to be very similar. However, it almost seems as if the number of guards somehow doubles during the night shift. Even more so during the like around noon. It's as if there's more activity going on in the castle during the nighttime. You see messengers running to and fro.
So our best bet is to hit them in the morning.
They're all worn out from demon shenanigans.
It's certain.
I think you see like messengers running back and forth, very routine patrols going on.
Singing sounds aren't that good.
At one point around midnight, you do spy what looks to be a sort of congregation of what look to be like robed people making their way through sort of central courtyard of the castle before they disappear into sort of the one of second.
Yeah, does it look to me like dignitaries from like other places? Maybe we could disguise ourselves as dignitaries.
Actually, I like that idea better because then we have some level of supposed to be there. And although how the hell we're going to disguise ourselves as dignitaries, I have no idea. But
So whoever's watching the gate, I assume,
That'd
like
be me.
describe these robed figures. I mean, if there's more robed figures that come, we could disguise it. We could easily get the robes.
go full Indiana Jones.
So, Jim, you noticed during the nighttime rotations, instead of supplies coming into the castle, you notice what looked to be more, what's the word? Like carriages for actual people, and not just like, carriages for, like slave transport. We're talking more so carriages that the affluent would be using. Is that you see these peoples in different sort of outfits of various cultures and regions outside of Arabelle, making their way to the castle itself, and they're all promptly inspected at the gate before being let through into the castle proper. So, Starkus, getting this information from Jim, you reason that it seems that perhaps this activity, the increased guard activity, is because of the presence of these dignitaries. That your father wants to, knowing your father's paranoia, wants to ensure that nothing goes wrong when a dignitary is visiting. Otherwise, it would cause, inner realm political conflict with other cities and towns.
So, and there's something suspicious happening here because these very fancy folks who buy these carriages, incidentally, in medieval times, would have cost more in relation than a yacht does now. So, if you had a carriage, you were a significantly wealthy and powerful person, and you bought it because people saw you driving through the city in a carriage and went, "Look at this guy!" Yeah, that was why you had it. So, if they're coming to Arabelle in the middle of the night in their carriages, something suspicious is happening in this castle.
Come on.
Yes. The whole point of those things is to be flash, be suspicious. Yeah,
Point is to be flashy.
right. And so if they're doing this, then something is happening that is untoward that they don't want people knowing about.
We also maybe hear if there's like a large gathering or a large amount of them. Do we hear if there's like a social gathering or something?
And that is the darndest thing you see during this time, is that there's a good number of these dignitaries coming, to the point where there's like dozens and dozens of them. However, the castle is relatively quiet, other than the rustlings of the guards.
Yep, it's a demon sex party.
I think we could utilize our carriage.
My cart is not fancy enough for this. We're gonna have to waylay a fancy carriage,
So
or buy a fancy carriage, Mr. 1,000 gold.
I have 1,000 golden gems. Okay.
All right,
Okay. But
So what I'm also hearing is we steal one.
or we waylay one of these dignitaries on the road to the city, and we, do the old switcheroo.
we certainly could do that.
We could have a dignitary from the mountains of the Owlin, and his noble assistant, and his driver, and his priest, his personal priest,
Yeah.
and his frog bodyguard, or whatever, if he's still in it,
And his personal cloud.
and his personal cloud,
If we're coming in at night, you can.
or his personal rainwater.
Yeah.
These fancy people, you know, use imagination.
This is all well and good. What are we gonna do when we get inside?
No.
Completely fair.
WD-40.
Are we rescuing your sister? Are we killing your father? Are we doing both?
4K to those dose.
Are we freeing the prisoners? What are we doing? Or all some combination thereof?
Well, we could free the prisoners to distract.
I mean, that would certainly be very distracting.
But is that fair to them though?
Because they're all going to get slaughtered.
Right.
I mean, these are going to be your people at some point, presumably, if we succeed.
Yeah.
So you might not want to start your reign with all of the, loved ones of your personal being slaughtered by the guard.
I think we have to remove
Also demons.
We have to remove more of that. Whereas a bargaining chip. A hostage.
His sister.
So,
I mean, yeah, but what are we going to do? Sneak into the castle and then throw her into the moat? Like, how do we get her out of there?
I'm not really sure.
Can she fight?
Yeah, like, does she even want to leave? She might be in it too.
I
He's
have
holding
a
up now.
premonition that she wants to not be.
Okay, well, that's good.
She's much more than me. Not being the biggest fan of my father.
Well, that makes sense. What about your mother? How's your mother feel about all this?
She's extremely loyal.
Okay, that's not a good sign.
Call your mother.
Why don't you call your mother, Sakis?
She's
Where's the sending stuff?
She's extremely loyal.
She understands exactly what I'm
And my father's not of his own will, so to speak. So there's a possibility she could be persuaded.
That's true. If we
She's
let her.
still alive. He's 250 years old.
Well, he only married her when he was 200.
For some reason I'm thinking that they're.
She's just old and wrinkly.
Do Alan get wrinkly? I don't know.
So okay, so let's start this plan from the beginning. So
Right.
We're gonna attempt to become dignitaries.
Okay.
Where are we coming? Or do we figure out based on
place.
what dignitaries?
You mean for our story?
Indeed.
Oh, whatever you want. I
Make
mean,
him.
you have the most experience being noble, but your dad's going to clue in if you're the main guy pretty quick.
It would have to be consistent
Yeah.
with
Well, it
where
also
the
wouldn't make
dignitaries
sense.
were coming.
It wouldn't make sense for having.
In case they have a guest list of some
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, and it wouldn't make sense to have an Owlin dignitary be surrounded by not Owlins.
That's true.
So I think I
guess
think-
You would be my exotic.
Or guard. I mean, look, he's strapped down with weapons. He's got enough weapons to supply as a militia.
Personally, have a rapier.
He's got enough weapons to supply a very small militia.
So you would
It's very small.
you would be my personal guard. You would be my priest, and you would be the driver.
That would be the driver.
And we have a cloud.
But I mean,
Well, if we go in and out, the cloud can.
as you know, your father's going to clue in immediately.
Yeah,
that it's
too.
you. It's you.
Isn't the worst thing?
He's going to raise the alarm and fighting and death and
Would he arrest you? Do you know? Like, do you have like a
Just stand you.
like, or would maybe if he knows you're here, he'll bring you to
I think he already knows. I think he's
Yeah.
clued in. He,
Oh, here it is.
So, if he already knows that you're here,
maybe full audacity is the way to go. Maybe you're right.
maybe you just go in and say, "Oh, Father, I
Yeah.
have come to be with you."
He's all he knows that you
I'm
ran
so
away.
sorry.
He might welcome you,
Yeah, that's true.
and then we can just.
Just the old, what do you call it, son?
My
So I want to like. Did I hear something about them bringing in slaves?
No. And so I was saying with the carriages, instead of them looking like slave carts or carriages,
Mm.
it's the fancy people carriages.
It's like a. What do you know? Here with the like. There's like a fancy name. Like, yeah, ones that like,
Litter?
They like hold up. Yeah, something like that.
A litter is where you got people.
Yeah.
Oh, like on a pole,
yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think they're those, are they? I mean, these are like horses with carriages, right?
It's like nice. They're covered.
Yeah, a litter would be crazy.
But it feels more like a sort of Eastern.
Yeah, this is a Western kind of style. So
associated with like more mythical type shit.
European.
Yeah.
Right?
Here's my
We're in Europe, so right.
my thing is if I come in as a dignitary myself, is that going to be perceived as a potential challenge to my father's?
My thing is,
Well, I don't think you come in as a dignitary as yourself. It's either you come in as a dignitary or you come in as yourself.
or not as a dignitary, you should be one of the entourage because I feel like your father is a true nobleman of the old school, so he would never look a servant in the eye. And so you might have a chance as one of the background entourage to slip by unnoticed. But if you're the main guy, he's gonna know it's you. There's no getting around it.
Okay. No offense to any one of you.
None of us are professional actors. No. That,
I could throw a book at somebody. But here, so what if we
do
do
you have a pope?
do the head of the church, head of the
Yeah, that's a good fucking question. That's a church.
Is there another church of Lathander in Arabelle?
Could you be like the bishop of Air of?
So wait, that is actually that is a good point. They may sense this of being may be willing to help.
That's another
Yeah.
one. We could it's a church for help.
Fuck.
This is I'm not really comfortable with, but here we are.
I am. I've done it before.
True. Okay.
You know, they could be possibly doing some sort of ritual.
Yeah, well, first,
I'll join the seminary if that's what it takes.
And,
That's be the first time.
Bad experience.
is there a church of Lathander in Arabelle?
It's weird. So Arabelle does host a great number of temples and shrines dedicated to various deities of the favored pantheon. And given that religion is a very important part of a lot of Arabellian citizens' lives, essentially a large number of temples and shrines are upheld throughout the city, including a temple to Lathander.
Okay, now since Riot has been here and he might actually know this, like roughly like what percentage of Arabelle worships Lathander? Is it like a big percentage, small percentage?
I could do a religious check. I don't know if I.
Well, and also
Maybe you just.
Sarkis just
tell
might
us.
know.
Yeah, sorry.
That's let's see here.
Like, is it enough of a group to warrant being able to go in?
In terms of religious groups in the city, Lathander's up there in the sort of top three. The topmost temple in Arabelle is actually to the goddess Timor, the Lady of Luck. So while a good number of while the majority isn't Lathanderians, a good number of them are Lathanderian worshippers.
I like that. Sounds like a disease.
I-
Like a body thing.
I think
It's a full moon. They've got the Lathandrians. No, that's lycanthropy. Oh yeah.
I'm sure they sense some sort of disturbance in the city. They could
Disturbance
sense
is force.
they could be of some use to it.
And also, if they're, I mean, like,
How long does
if
your
they're,
lesson- how long does your lesson last?
4 days in the mobile version.
Oh, shit. So we need to get going.
yeah,
Yeah, we gotta get this party moving on the
I'm trying to
highway.
think that maybe they could teach me a ritual, but I think the last ritual
Either
was
that-
stay still for 20 or 20.
Well, they could be performing something
either
in their temple.
they can be, but they're also like just because they have if they have a big enough sect in the city, we can maybe go in pretending to be them if we get their buy-in.
Right, we could have you be the bishop, and then we can hide all our gear under big giant robes because we're monks, and your face behind a big cowl.
And we could say you have a bad hip.
What's that got to do with
The
brass
clanking.
face? Oh, hence the clanking. Yeah, you got one of them
Metal,
replacements. Yeah, one of them dwarven iron hips. Yeah.
The temple's insurance policy is not great, so they can't be arrested. Yeah.
So I have to be well guarded.
Yeah.
Well, and also, I mean, you're a cleric, so like,
Yeah.
All right.
So
Grace, what?
We could go in as a delegation of worshippers of Lathander.
Yeah.
We are a delegation from a bishop. His Excellency the Bishop.
As a quick thought, if we want to do the dignitary route, we could like scout out and see the dignitary on his way to
And
the
jump him, man. That was my thought.
You disguise, look like him, and then you can get through the guest
Yeah.
list. And we can take his carriage.
Well, I think it's like we could also use this as a dignitary route to get in the evening.
And if you want to
Okay, I
say,
think we need to
an
pick
eye
one of
him.
the
Yeah. I don't
we
really,
have to pick one.
there needs to be a reason why we're going in. If I do the bishop thing, you guys are like my priests or whatever. Why are we going? Why should I let us see?
We'd have to ask the Lothandrians.
Well, you might have some missing people from your congregation or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
Everybody's in the dungeon.
I can go pray to them.
let's be real.
Ah, you can visit them in prison. This is
Okay, but my father absolutely killed him.
Oh, with religious rights, we're not telling them to let him go. We're just like him go. Bless the whole village.
I'd like to point out that saying Pharaoh, let my people go, is something you reasonably might do. Why? What am I saying?
What just came over me?
I take off my hat. I said, I'm gone. Where'd that come
Or just like you took your hat off and it was already there.
I'll be your hat.
Like the little curls and
Doing this.
So let me put it this way: if we go the route of just going in to pray, we won't have to really say anything.
Yeah,
So
just
let's
chanting.
just say
The
the
less likely would we get caught.
I could do the talking. You won't. I mean,
And the thing
you
is,
might have to.
if you're
you won't-
going in there saying we want to pray with the prisoners, you're not lying.
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they've done the vetting us before.
Then we go rescue your sister, and we get her the heck out of there, and then we figure out where to go from there.
And we put another robe on her.
Then, well, I mean, who's going to notice? Oh, there were 3 monks coming in. Now there's 4 monks coming
Okay,
out.
but
We
hey,
have Godal come in as a monk, and then he comes out as a Kratos.
listen, yeah.
Dang, a doll would be really useful. in
Well,
this situation.
Truths are always useful.
Would a but that
We're gonna have you going as like 3 like monkeys in a trench coat kind of thing.
Because then Moira could wear the like you hide underneath her eyes.
It might get a little wet if we put it on you.
Yeah,
Just your sister. We can't have that.
Yeah. Needs to be a 4th and 5th person coming.
Carrying, so yeah, he
What
would
if we take the card? Yeah.
Right, we leave with her,
But I mean, if
put her in the Faraday bag.
I don't know if it's a different dimension. I don't know if you can. She comes out like, you won't believe what's on there. Yeah.
A lot of dwarven smut.
It's like your dog after you've been drunk. I can't believe that.
Property of Jin. Who's Jin? Okay, and, like, do we even need to bring your sister out? Are we rescuing her and then why don't we go confront?
Is that our first step? I mean, we came here to save your sister.
yeah.
So if this fails, we save your sister when we fail.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna leave here. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Well, okay, we're trying to get extradite my sister.
But we also have to worry about the bad guy's going to come here eventually for his tablet that's here somewhere.
Okay, we need to get her out because she could be used as a word.
Right. So presumably your dad doesn't want to give him the stuff.
To the fact that
Yeah. Is your sister like young or how tall? Because we
She's
go
13. How big is a
go
13-year-old
get
girl?
like a doll.
13 is elven years. They really have to specify.
So she's like a child, like a young child.
yeah,
She's 50 pounds at most.
About the height of the doll.
About the height of a doll.
Probably not the width.
Yeah, but nobody's kind of like
Eat her a
that.
cup of donuts.
Yeah, we could put something on
It's
the.
a Faraday thing.
We can grab it.
It's not anymore.
It was.
We pick it all up. We give him a beer. Here, it'd be fun. We take
We could have birdies with him.
Yeah. We could do that. But and then his name's and then she puts on the robe and Yeah.
Yeah.
We can put a mouse in our pocket and then
Maybe he's better. Yeah.
we'll go.
We come to pray with the prisoners, your sister being one.
Prisoner.
And it's been a couple of days since we've been scouting. He might be better by now. So we could go check on him.
I like this idea.
And what part of the city is the temple? Is it like near where we're living or in? Let's see here.
Okay.
All rise to the.
Actually, so you see this large area up here.
The big purple. Or the big orange.
Sorry, this one is the temple to Lady Timora. This one is the temple to the Church of Love.
It's right there. All right.
That's not bad.
Let's stop in there first. So we'll have to acquire some robes.
And maybe a blessing or two.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need all the blessings I can get.
And maybe some intel.
Maybe some bank.
Yeah. And if we let them know what we're doing, they probably don't like the presence of this
Demon.
literally. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they'll probably be willing.
Listen, I may not be the world's most faithful Lathandrian, but I know that we're against demons.
I've been reading.
I've been reading.
There you go.
Listen, I've been on bended knee talking to the man from Galilee.
There you go.
I just like to think that you're getting it through osmosis when he throws the books out.
Yeah, I can't read. It's just every time he hits
It's
the
every
book,
word. Every time I throw a book, a word pops up.
it's my
In fairness, I don't think Jim is the recipient of book throwing that often.
No, I
You
don't.
probably get it.
I'm actually like picking them up and reading them.
Yeah,
After it
yeah.
hits other
I was like,
people.
oh, interesting. Yeah.
So really feel like they just go at going it all. Well,
Yeah.
Jim.
I mean,
Or
Gadol
Jim
is like if
Yeah.
Lathandrianism is like a replacement for Christianity, as we've pretty much been using it. Gadol is pretty much, kind of explicitly a pagan druid.
Yeah.
So he is explicitly like
care about that. He's just annoying. You can believe whatever you want to believe, but every time I try to throw it at you, it
You're
just
basically
sticks on
tolerant.
it gets out wet.
It's getting like a pamphlet.
Yeah.
Great, son, pamphlet.
Now you're just littering.
Yeah. Come on. The backlight of the god of nature, so I don't care.
This is the next morning. We've done the stakeout, so now it's the next morning.
Yeah, so now you're going to be heading to
It's a morning prayer here.
Is this the third day?
No, this is the second day.
Second day, okay.
So we'll need to act.
Did we grab Gadol?
he's still second bed.
Oh,
He's
shit.
still in bed.
Well, our plan won't work.
We can borrow a monk.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the idea was Gadol but transformed. Oh, good, okay. That
Do
works.
you want his character sheet?
Any of it. Or I can have it. I know how to do
Okay,
it.
we'll list.
I can do that. Okay.
It's here.
So the question, who all is in disguise?
I think we're all gonna.
Well, I feel like we need to talk to the church first.
Yeah.
With the church, are you being disguised? So, like, are you making it clear that you yourself were a thing to read?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my hat off.
And so, as
That's
you
not
get
my-
to the temple to Lathander,
Yeah.
you see that the morning light is pouring in through stained glass windows, illuminating an altar with a statue of the Dawn Father. And you see
Gone
that-
daddy. Sorry.
My own pamphlet.
Pseudo reverse.
And so, as you head in, I assume Sarkis is one Pig Pete again.
No. I'm actually gonna be
New character.
let me think here. I'm gonna be Tom the Friar.
We got order over a ticket or 3
I'm here to bless the young,
Oh,
the most faithful of the saints.
I thought you were just like.
I'm here to pray with them.
And I'm here to see
So
if
their
this can.
sins may be hold on.
And I'm here to see if they can expel an eldritch being.
Alright, so as you all walk into the
I'm here with a legitimate question.
as you all walk into the temple, the sort of head priest of this temple, he turns around and sees you all walking in, and he notices Theron first. Like, a clerical of Lathander, welcome, most honored brother.
Thank you.
It's like, what can we, the servants of the Dawnfather, do for you this day?
So a couple things. Have you noticed any like entity kind of like some vibes around the city about like things not being right or the guards acting overly aggressive?
Well, things have not been fair in Arabella as of late. What with the tax policies and the meetings and dragging people off to prisons, and overall it's not been great. We here at Lathander's Temple have been doing our best to uphold the morale of the citizenry, but even our good work, I fear, is not going to be enough in terms of magical influence. We for sure have noticed something odd, especially around the guards. It's almost as if there's some sort of magical presence intermingling with your life energies. It's the strangest thing. I've never seen anything like it before. It's almost as if it's not of this world.
We studied it at all, or tried to figure out what it is.
We've done what we can with it. We've referenced it against historical archives of demonic possessions, contracts with demons, all manner of wraiths, ghosts, poltergeists, shrieks, any sort of paranormal thing you can think of.
Eldritch beings!
I'm sorry, did they?
Yeah.
I just pulls out the cat toy again.
I guess it's like
I think the cause of our troubles.
no.
Oh, ours, but not yours.
It's our own personal.
If you stick around long enough, it will.
I like to think a monk is just mopping underneath it.
Squeaking out now.
Okay.
God damn it, getting all my wet.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well,
And suddenly more water starts coming out of you. Starts playing with the screen.
I'm just excited.
You might be ink.
Well, like I said, we've looked into the past histories of the church's dealings with such possessions, and I'm afraid it's nothing like we've experienced in our church's time in these realms. It's perplexing, and we don't know what to do.
Jim's resisting the urge to go full Alex Jones on this. You ever see like the Warhammer videos? They're turning the freaking frogs. Yeah. It's coming out of the wall, man. It's crazy.
Okay. I say telepathically, like I guess kind of while he's talking. How much do we want to tell this guy? Because
Is this the bishop?
You're not Sarkis.
It's like the head priest of the temple.
Yeah.
Keep it on the DL.
Yeah. So
What's our excuse?
are you guys? Yeah. You got. So we were trying to go pray to the prisoners.
He says his eyelids, Jim lights up the cigarette behind him.
Yeah. we were
You're playing with your demon cloud. Like a cigarette.
I'd like to go pray with the prisoners.
Yeah. They are Despite how they look, and they are all devout Lathanderians. Yeah. See, he's a devout man. It's an inspiration. But I've come to the city rather unprepared for this. Could we possibly borrow some robes so that we could get into the city or the castle and go pray to the prisoners?
Well, prisoner services are one thing that our clergy provides for those who have unfortunately found themselves in his lordship's dungeons. Even though they have been locked away, Lord Claudio has never been one to deny the people their spiritual succor, and has allowed various faiths to come and go from the dungeons in order to provide services for the prisoners in order to keep their spirits up until such time that they're released back to their families.
Good news.
Truth be told, it is grim work. Conditions in there are not great, and we do our best with trying to sneak in what food we can for those imprisoned.
Oh, well, actually, we might be able to help you with that
I
if
think
you
we
let
might have
us.
some jerky.
No, you don't need a jerky. That probably make you sick. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was drunk when we made that. I'm not confident on how.
I just gave that to children.
Some of it.
I'm not confident that that was sterile. I was smoking and singing at the time.
Still been in the bag for months.
Yes.
Jerky, I feel like it's good for a while. It's very salted and dried out.
Yeah,
It was certainly burned.
very burned.
Yeah.
Listen, there's no moisture. It's really no moisture in it.
Those kids are fine, and actually, it was good for them. But they're like wandering around the alleys now, going,
Yeah.
Jesus,
Yeah.
Vander, I drink something. Oh.
Certainly provided with whatever permissions you need to provide said services.
I'm just saying we can sneak a large amount of food into these prisoners if necessary,
And water.
and water. We have capacity for such things.
Would you
We have what we like to call a Faraday bag.
what?
Show them the bag.
Far? I think we can get back to
Yeah, that's what we call round probably.
It comes from the southern chapter of
yes. See, they say about the southern districts.
They're not there anymore.
Yeah. They went around again. And,
They are a rambunctious bunch of Lathanderian.
That's fair.
They are.
I almost said that.
They are good at heart.
Thank you.
So, yes, I certainly think a bag of holding would be able to provide ample food and drink to those imprisoned in the dungeons. Yes, I think we would certainly be able to provide you with provisions to make your way down there. As for the actual schedule, I'm afraid you're limited to daytime visits, as during the night, Lord Claudio has his friends attending to him. I'm sure if you've spent any amount of time in the city, you've seen the carriages coming and going from the castle in the middle of the night.
What do you mean by his friends attending to him?
Lord Claudio has friends from all across the realm.
Indeed.
It almost seems as if it's a constant stream of nobles and dignitaries and far-flung royalties coming to visit. Although it feels like it's been rather more recently. I'm not put my finger on it, but it feels like something beyond our purview is happening, and I don't know what to make of it.
I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Would you be able to do something about it? I mean, I know the Dawn Father provides.
We just need
We shouldn't expect him to do all the work.
indeed. We just need a way to get in.
Leave the rest to us. We are experts in this sort of situation.
And all of a sudden you hear, right, give me the fucking string!
I burned myself with my cigarette.
So And so the priest looks around, leans a little bit closer. If I take your meaning, I think you might be insinuating you might be able to do something about whatever is happening to Arabelle.
You could surmise that.
Do you have the magical gift by any chance, my good man? The community of the blessings of Lathander and so forth?
Oh yes, as a priest of Lathander, a good many of us are magically inclined. Not all of us use magic.
If you take a good look see at my friend here, you will see what the answer to your question is. If you use your third eye, your eye of magic, your vision of Lathander's will.
It's
Because presumably he's glowing like a spotlight at the moment with Lathander's light.
well, he certainly does appear to be a holy man in nature. It's been quite some time since.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. What?
This one has blessed him with Lathander's light. We're on a mission from God.
To defend those who can't defend themselves.
That's right. We don't actually literally own a mission from God.
Bring peace where there's conflict. And I drowned a dude.
Sessions ago, man.
It was a holy thing. That's what I'm saying.
So you're asking me to view this friar with my magical senses to see that he is indeed a holy.
Blessed by Lathander, you will see. I assure you.
I suppose if it will satisfy you, you see the priest hold out a hand as he makes different somatic. And I think it's. He just go like this. And so he reaches out, he makes different somatic signs as you see his eyes glow a golden yellow. When all of a sudden you see him sort of like almost physically recoil from what he sees, he goes, "Great morning light."
What is it?
It's just, oh my goodness.
Okay.
Or, holy fuck.
I'm sorry, it's just. And then you see the light fade from his eyes as you see him like clutching at his robes as if like whatever he had seen almost like physically hurt him. I'm sorry, I can definitely see that you have been blessed by the Dawn Father. You're
Indeed.
practically glowing radiant, but
Ignore the dark demon looking stuff.
Yeah,
That's the whole. We're trying to work.
We're handling that.
let me explain. I can certainly see the blessing of the Dawn Father there. You have certainly done good work in providing him with such a magnificent blessing. It's just what I saw beyond that.
Ignore.
Yeah, don't worry about
Don't worry about
that.
It was almost as if there was a great pair of flaming hands attempting to try to constrict.
That's what we're working on.
Yeah.
Let me put it this way: those hands are right up in the Lord, and they're doing terrible things. God, that sounds dirty when I say it like that, but you know what I mean.
They are touching Claudio in
They're
very
touching
inappropriate
Claudio.
ways.
Yes, exactly right. Thank you.
San Francisco.
Yes.
San Francisco.
I left my soul in San Francisco. Oh, sorry.
Lord.
So, I'm sorry. What has happened to you, dear friar? What is this thing haunting you? It's almost as if it's a.
Aliens. They make the frogs gay. Sorry.
It's like the energy surrounding you is similar to that of what's happening to the guards.
I played the fifth.
I played the fifth.
I'd like to. Are we all telepathically connected?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is like, okay, I can trust this guy and you can just come play with who you are.
I am not Friar Tom. I am son of Claudio. Sarkis.
It's in the face, you know. Once you see it, you can't
Yeah,
see it.
you
It's one of them
can't.
things.
Seen Sarkis tomorrow before, and
Yeah, but that was 10 years ago.
You need an inspiration.
So,
It's been 10 years. It's been a hard 10 years.
It has been.
Jesus fuck. Oh man. Are you probably Sarkis tomorrow?
Yeah.
It starts today. It'll also be starting tomorrow.
hopefully. What are you gonna do with this?
This is right. Yes. You mustn't tell anyone.
Why have you come in disguise? Oh, I see. And
Figure it out.
He's a fast learner.
I suppose you don't want your father to know that you're here.
Indeed.
Well, listen, between the 5 of us, six,
And gets all serious.
I guess. Oh yes.
I like to
He just burps.
Godal's just suited looking at stained glass or something.
He just burps up a couple of Dragonborn skills.
Perfectly normal.
The guy with the mop's like,
Listen, if you can certainly do something about what's happening in Paravelin with your family, then we'll help however we can. I just feel that whatever's happening is beyond us, and only you and your friends here would be able to
okay,
well free us.
if we go that route, when is the next time you are meant to go and do it? When are you on the schedule to go pray?
Well, actually, it's this afternoon.
Convenient.
Convenient for the plot.
Yes.
If we were to bring a refugee here, would we be able to keep them safe?
Well, certainly, but we Lathandrians always pride ourselves in providing sanctuary and solace to anyone who claims to be a refugee. It is, in fact, one of the tenets of the Lathandrian Creed to aid those.
This person cannot have any harm done upon them. You must understand.
I certainly do, Lord Sarkis.
Please, dispense of the pleasantries for now.
Please call me June.
No, don't call him that. That's fair.
Please, just call me Sarky.
Yes, sorry.
Please. Lord Morrow is my father.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
sorry.
could call me Lord today.
What, you don't want me to talk to you today? No. Who's on first? I don't know. Who's on third? Eric, he's on third.
Get the fucking straight.
Your fucking money.
You fucking money.
But okay, so we will proceed to the castle this afternoon and pose as being true believers of the Lathander and pray to those who are
Pray to-
prisoner.
But yes, that would certainly be great.
We'll bring them food. Water.
Hey, he could just run.
You just hold
And just take buckets. And
Yeah, just set up the buttons.
But the real question is that sanitary? You.
It's rain. What? It's not me, it's rain.
No, not you. Cloud. I'm talking to the Albert. Have you ever drank the Cloud Spotter?
All right, hang on, let me see.
Possesses you now?
Vice boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's water, all right.
Sure, we can find buckets. Stranger days, huh?
Yeah. This is.
Today's week of that.
Yeah.
Not in a plot.
The E plot.
Expecting a normal day on Exorcism Tuesday?
Hold it, sir.
You expect to know field trip with the frizz? No way.
Right.
What are you doing to stay home today?
You should have called in sick, my man.
Well, we can certainly provide you with whatever you need for your mission, as it were.
All right, stuff the sausages in the Faraday bag.
Yeah.
I
Some,
just got like a long string of them, and I'm just like stuffing them in the bag.
We just keep calling back. Concept.
like to think it's like a fanny pack too. It's like
Yeah. Why did they do
It's like a-
Holding. All right, and so
There's some beer in there too.
Yeah, well, that's
so the
7 cakes.
Assuming the doll doesn't get it first.
priest leads you down to a storeroom where they keep provisions for the prisoners, and they provide you with several units of sausage,
Ooh, wheel cheese.
breads, cheeses,
I was right, rations.
waters.
All right, rations down.
Yeah, right.
Just
Rations for
all
prisoners.
of it. Yeah.
Buckets and cups.
Buckets and cups. Throw them in there.
Buckets and cups. Buckets and cups.
Oh God, I'm on my own.
You can sit to this, guys.
Too bad.
You know, cloud
You just
seeding.
stick the water on the ground. We're letting people drink it.
My buddy, guys.
Not for long.
All right, and we'll also procure you with some Lathandrian robes too.
I'll put on my robes.
And so,
Some holy symbols.
yeah, so there's sort of if you think of like the sort of, I don't know, I don't know, like whenever the priests were like the sort of stole, like it's like the robe itself.
Yeah.
Oh, like a mat, like when they stole in the big robe vestments.
The vestments.
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine basically it's vestments in that sort of fashion, but there's like imagery of like the sun and the dawn, throughout
On the
the
front.
vestments.
So it's more like a big tunic situation, or like a poncho looking situation, like
Basically,
vestments.
yeah. It's definitely not investments because it's more like sort of church leadership, but this is definitely like
We're like common monk does.
like common monk missionary sorts of type deal.
And I kind of already have like that stuff on my armor, and I have a holy symbol that I have. Do I even need to wear this?
No, you already look
Okay.
like a thing.
I'm like cleric
I
with like,
think you could
Put it over your
wear
armor.
normal stuff to basically cement your authority as a cleric.
okay.
Because if
Anything that would make you stand out amongst
the
Us.
entourage,
Right.
the
Typically-
entourage, because
with
typically,
priests, they're typically
with
relegated to one
priests,
city,
they're typically
or
relegated
maybe
to
even a
one
couple cities.
city,
Clerics
or
tend to be
maybe
more
even a couple
roaming
cities. Clerics tend to be more
worshipers of
roaming
the faith
worshippers
and more
of the
practical
faith
sort of
and more practical
applications
sort
of
of
faith in-
applications of faith
by bringing
in-
the martial
by
prowess
bringing the
of
martial prowess
their god or
of
goddess to
their
the
god or
realm at
goddess to
large,
the realm at
whereas the
large,
priests are more
whereas
on
the
Like
priests
you
are
said,
more on the
spiritual
spiritual side.
Priest
Kinda,
kind of
yeah.
stayed next to the temple, like in the.
They stay in their zone.
Yeah, whereas clerics are going out and fucking. Yeah, the clerics are like, the priests are nice and swell. They're also fucking nerds.
Fucking
They-
nerds.
They're stupid. They stand behind the city walls, all cozied up in the churches. I'm out here slaying. It's like I'm out here slaying demons, laying wenches.
Shit. Get more Lathandrian.
To know the sinner is to know the sin.
That's right. Old school Roman Catholic shit.
Jesus
Medieval
Christ.
stuff.
Indeed.
There actually was a complaint in the church that was registered. I would like to point out in medieval times.
What's the
What's the
There was a bishop, and an official complaint was registered to the Pope from England about the bishop because he had too many illegitimate children that he refused to support. It wasn't so much that he had illegitimate children that was the problem.
He just had too many.
It was the number of and lack of support that was and so the Pope had to write him a letter and be like, look, dude, if you're gonna have all these little illegitimate children, I'm willing to understand, but you got to support them. This is not okay. You can't just be like, let these children run loose. This was a whole thing that happened.
It's like pay your child
Pay your
support.
child. Basically, it was the Pope.
Pay your alimony, asshole.
It was Pope sanctioned alimony, asshole. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Pay your fucking child support.
Damn it.
Alrighty.
I gotta be around here to make you listen to me.
Alrighty, and so all of you, aside from Theron, don the robes of the Lathandrian clergy, and around let's say like 3 in the afternoon, and so the priest comes to retrieve you from like sort of like side room that you're all just kind of hanging out in and preparing yourselves mentally for the task that is to come. And he looks at all of you and says, all right, it's time. Now, now I can only hope that you all know what you're doing.
Oh, we have no idea.
Didn't lead it.
I certainly hope you mean that in jest, Lord Sarkis.
I do. Please, just bring to the pleasantries.
Sorry, just reflex. Well,
Alrighty.
Good enough.
well, one thing I did think of in this intervening time. Are you okay, man?
Too many cigarettes. I'm trying to get it out of my system before we get into the castle because that's going to give us away for sure.
Just say you're from one of them southern.
Southern parishes.
I'm blazing it up for the Dawn Father.
Or the same.
I don't know how it is in Lutheran, but in Catholic, that's where I picked it up. I started smoking when I was in seminary because about 85% of seminarians in priests smoke.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of smoking. We had a whole deck on the seminary that was just the smoking area. We would all hang out. Also, the nuns. They were from India, so they smoked like chimneys.
There you go.
One of them didn't smoke.
That also explains the spices because they need something they're able to
To taste. Yeah.
I think that's so many spices that just anything normal is
Actually,
just
well,
bland.
like Malort. So, Carl Jepsen was a heavy cigar smoker, and in addition to being able to sell Malort during Prohibition because it was so bad that people, like, anytime it got stopped by a regulator, they were said like, "This is so bad, it's only for medicinal purposes." It was also the only thing Carl Jepsen could taste.
Anymore from after all of his smoking.
That's what
Yeah.
I told I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
So something I thought of during the intervening time is that whenever you have your refugee, I figured we could work out some sort of secret knock in response. So that way,
What do you think?
well, I mean, the last thing we would want to do is let in someone that might jeopardize your mission to save Arabelle.
Good point. That's fair.
Well, I just figured with everything that's been happening, I at least want us to be certain that your mission succeeds and whatever influence has spread itself over the city will be gone and the Arabelle we knew will slowly return.
That was our hope. I mean, we might not even go as far as hope for quickly return.
Maybe.
Very quickly.
Sarkis,
Would you take your father's
Would you-
place as head of house tomorrow?
take your father's places.
No, I should have been later than that.
There's not that shit.
Like, no, I would take the head of the house today.
Maybe a year.
There's a lot of things that go into this, and we have to like.
Your mother could be the leader, couldn't she?
We'll get there when we get there.
Fair enough. Or if we remove the influence from your father, he could remain as leader.
Yeah.
Indeed. We'll just have to see.
I don't think we've been particularly good at that.
Listen, you gotta learn something.
High stakes.
Just because I shot the last guy doesn't mean I'm going to shoot this guy.
Also killed the last couple guys.
Did you?
Yeah.
Not right.
Well,
Jin did.
Wait,
right? Jin killed a lot of people.
Jin kills a lot of people, but you're right now. It's a whole different Ryan being muscle type.
Dear,
Yeah, I killed a couple people.
whole hang out of.
Cross that bridge when we get to it, as it were.
When we get there.
All right, fair enough. Anyways, in regards to the Knox response,
Pray and gas.
we are
Daddies.
we are
Well, we help. We do it in the name of doing good.
There's skulls on our helmets.
I would like to point out.
Our friend is literally coughing up skulls.
oh yeah, I forgot Godol's still here.
Coughing up a human skull, dragon skull.
Dragon Blood skull. It's just like more scales and skulls, and it's like, is your
He's
is,
fine.
he, is your dwarf friend
He
okay?
does
Don't
that.
ask.
He's been awfully quiet all day.
He's got a terrible hang.
Quiet enough.
You have no idea.
Well,
Frog for you.
in any case, in regards to the knock,
I figured the
knock
knock would do when
the
knocking on the temple
knocking on the temple gate would be a sort of
I thought we'd go for shave and haircut 2 bits. You know.
Or
I like your
version
right.
better. We'll go with that.
To be honest with you, it's a pretty common knock.
That's why they'll never suspect it.
have you heard of the band Thy Day to Remember?
It's just like when I was in the militia. We would get up out of our trenches and walk very slowly towards
That'd be
the enemy.
crazy. It's like
And we did that 13 times.
That's a very subtle knock.
We will come up with a special knock.
We figured they'd never see it coming that time.
Let's go.
We all died. So in retrospect, maybe we should have done
But you
it.
didn't.
I didn't die.
You know what, Brother Cleric? I actually like your knock a lot better than the one I came up with, so we'll go with yours. Anyways, so I figured the passphrase we could use is
After your knock,
after your knock, I would say I would ask the
question.
question. That's a
Question, what the fuck do I
good
say?
question. What the fuck do I say?
I mean, is there like a Lathandrian thing that a person of Lathander would know?
Or like a scripture passage.
Yeah, like it's oh.
Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
Scripture passage involving the word tomorrow.
Somebody, we could do something with the word.
No, I think we need to figure it out today.
I've come to see you. I've come to see you tomorrow, or something stupid.
Oh my God!
Because like
Fret
anybody,
not the setting sun today, for
Yeah.
it shall rise tomorrow.
Huh?
Hey, that's not bad.
So,
Fret not the setting sun today, for it shall rise tomorrow.
That's actually that's something with it.
yeah, it's like
The setting sun,
the setting
and you were
Fret not the
And you
setting
would
sun
respond
today,
with,
and
"For
then
it-
say,
for it-
for it shall rise.
For it shall rise tomorrow.
they'll rise
good.
tomorrow.
That's
fucking
like
good.
Yeah.
Fuck, you
Good job. Not you.
It's like, oh man, but man, both of you, all of you came up with something way better than what I did.
We're
I spent hours mulling over
We're
this.
very good at this sort of thing. We do it all the time.
Well,
in any case,
you have
you have everything you need.
I
I suppose another thing that we give our clergy on the way there is this letter of
clerical
clerical services.
It will
The guards will see it and know that you are there to perform
clerical
clerical services for
the
the prisoners, and they'll let you in.
Perfect. Good
If
thing.
you
If you didn't have this,
well,
then well,
you
you might end up alongside them in the dungeon.
Ah, thank you, Todd.
So
So you'll definitely need this to get in. And once you're in, you can do whatever it is you need to in order to extract this refugee, as it were.
Gotcha. Yeah. Thank you.
It's like, in any case, you all need to head out as soon as you're able to. The guards will be expecting you. They have a very routine schedule in terms of when the clergy arrive from the various faiths.
How long are they expecting us to be there?
To the castle there.
Probably within the next 20 minutes.
So how long are they expecting us to stay?
Oh, how long to be there? Oh, there's a great number of prisoners, somewhat in the hundreds. Granted, not every one of them is a believer of Lathander, but you don't necessarily have to be a believer to receive clerical services.
buddy.
I would imagine they would expect you to be there for at the very least 3 hours. It is a great number of people, and some may need longer services than others.
I suggest we bring the big book.
Okay.
If they see us walking through the gate
And
with
I
a
go,
big giant book,
oh, oh,
okay, this is gonna be a
I'm
long
waiting to throw this.
The biggest book of Thunder you could find. Oh, I've been waiting for this.
Print version is the same.
Wait. Oh,
72.
yeah.
For the old people when they're blind.
Yeah.
We hear you've been getting more prisoners, so we brought the bigger book.
Yeah. That way they can see it from the back, right? When I hold it up, they can see it.
Yeah, this is fucking Sarkis. Sorry, Theron, with the biggest book of the Thunder you can think of. Ooh, I'm gonna make a name for myself here.
We've all become new Nolans people. Guys take Nolans and it says, everyone's like, what the hell are these guys? Except for
Just keep talking. To...
In any case, it's best that you be on your way to the gate.
Onward.
May Lathander bless you.
May Lathander bless all of you. I have a feeling you're all going to need it. Best of luck in there. And
Thank you, brother.
I hope to see you tomorrow.
No, you'll see us today. Damn it!
This big ass book. I don't let me use it.
Yeah. My legs going in there.
That's so much fun. Whenever you conjure your spiritual weapon, you just conjure the book.
Yeah,
Actually, no, like
I don't start
apparently not apparently
start doing that.
Now I feel you should too. That make it so fucking funny. Just giant, massive book.
You're like, oh, my neck.
Oh, it's just meant to be. Oh, I'm about to make a name for myself here. Alrighty, so you all leave the Temple of Lathander and make your way across what fucking bridge is that? The Royal Bridge. Yes?
We're at 924.
I know, it'll be ending soon.
All right.
I'm basically trying to get us to the point where the infiltration starts, and then we'll pick up from there.
Okay.
Basically just setting things up. I promise we'll be ending soon.
You're fine right away.
I'm just letting you know.
I know, I appreciate it, but I intend to end soon.
Yeah, we're
Alright, so as you're crossing the Royal Bridge, you do see another procession of clerical people being led through the gate. Theron, you notice from a distance that sorry. During your travels, you have come to know a various number of religions, and you see that these people are priests of Lady Timora, the most prominent religion within the city of Arabelle. They're being led through as you all make your way across the Royal Bridge.
Okay.
And so the gate closes again as your procession approaches. Where is you in all this, by the way? Is he just floating, or is he trying to hide?
We could put him in a bucket. We have buckets, right? Just have him sit in a bucket. It's just overflowing.
Oh yeah, he
with
can
water.
sit in the bag of Faraday too because he doesn't have to breathe.
What are the rules of putting living things?
They can go in there, but there's only so much air. He doesn't have to breathe, but he doesn't breathe there, so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
I mean, if you could get him in there, I don't know.
I think we'll stuff him in a bucket.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the
Like I
bucket's-
just keep punching the bucket, and he's like, "What the hell's he doing?"
the bucket's been blessed with Lathander just overflowing wawer because the rain.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just an overflowing
I'm just
bucket.
carrying like a pail with me that just has water leaking out of it.
We're trying to bless this for water for the prisoners, and I meant we might have overdone
I
it.
think I did too
We
good of
we somehow overblessed it. It's the best bucket you've ever seen.
It's overflowing with water.
Overflowing.
Everyone knows.
Everyone knows I got the best bucket.
I am the best bucket. No one's better than me.
We also put a talking charm on it, so I don't know. I was yeah.
I like to imagine
That one prior.
you're just saying this all to the guard.
Novice.
You certainly are the strangest procession of Lathander I've ever seen, but
Yeah, we have care.
Thank you.
anyways, Sir Cleric, if you would provide the requisite letter.
You are.
Yes. Well, this is certainly from the temple across the way. I recognize the priest's handwriting anywhere, so.
It is indeed.
All right. You know, you being a cleric, you know what, I'm sure you know what to do with these clerical blessings. Just remember not to stay any longer than 3 hours. Make your rounds as you need be, and be sure to be out by nightfall.
Okay.
If not, you'll be escorted out from the gates and escorted back to the Temple of Lathander. And until then, you have whatever business you need to do in the dungeons. Do it as you see fit, but please make sure to not interfere with the duty of the gods or try to free prisoners. I know it seems self-explanatory. It's just we've had people in the past try to do such things, and we've had to throw those religious people in dungeons. It creates a lot of headache.
And then more religious people come to bless the people that are in the prisons.
Yeah,
and then
it creates this endless feedback loop of just an endless amount of paperwork and headache. So I just ask that you don't make my evening any more headache than it already is.
I assure you, sir, you will have nothing to worry about from us. We are here purely for praying and giving people rainwater and sausages purposes.
I hope you mean the food in terms of sausages.
Yes.
Well, mostly. Yeah.
No, entirely.
The owl can't be trusted. I don't know.
Well, in any case, these guards here will escort you down to the dungeons, and from there you can perform your duties. So
Thank you.
until then, have a
Blessings of the thunder be upon
Yes.
yes. Move along. We've got another procession of holy people incoming. So that comes from being a city full of temples and shrines. So just move it along, everyone. Move it along, and don't cause trouble in there.
Okay.
We'll try not to.
Did that bucket just talk?
No, I saw
You know what? You know what? I don't get paid enough for this. And so, as did that bucket just speak? Let's see here. Which one is it?
All right.
All right. So, as all of you are led through the gates to Castle Tomorrow, you see the afternoon sun shining down upon the tall spires and towers of the castle as the gate closes behind you for the next procession of holy people. 4 guards flank you on all sides. Sorry, so 2 guards in front, 2 guards in back. Begin to escort you towards the main keep of the castle as all of you look on the architecture of the castle and think about what potentially lies in wait for you in the depths of such a magnificent structure. And that is where we will end things off.
How are we gonna get the? Well, I guess we'll have to wait.
All righty. And